It's stream with guests.
Hello.
Hello.
Benji, say hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hey everybody, welcome to our very, very serious murder stream. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Twitch.
I'm done.
Welcome to our murder stream.
Hi, Huffle. It's so nice to see you here. Who else is Neville? Neville, thank you for the sub. Hold on, I can't even see my full chat. How long is that? What does that say? 13 months. I have known you long. Hi, Try. Oh my god, buy followers? Maybe later.
Bye, flowers. Bye.
Maybe someday I'll be Twitch famous and be able to buy the followers, but you know. Hello. Yes, we've got Venji here and we've got Lucid here. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves, Venji?
I'm eating pizza. Hi, I'm Benji.
I'm Lucidity. I'm Lucid. Hello. I'm a bat today. It's Batter Day.
It is Batter Day. Oh, happy Batter Day, everybody.
Happy birthday.
And Catter Day.
Now, for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. If you'd like, you're welcome to customize your little stream avatar slime. I'm sure
You're all congregating beneath me.
I know. Just for you to snack on. So today we're just doing whatever this is. During community night, we found a case file, and I was like, oh, we should do that. But I didn't want to spring it on everyone in that moment because it felt really intense. So instead, I thought that would make a great stream. And I invited Lucid and Benji's here as a surprise.
I'm eating pizza.
He's eating pizza too.
Pizza.
Okay, let me set up my OBS in a more comfy way.
Oh, Lucid's loud.
Loud?
I am.
Really? Huh.
How can I make me quieter?
I turned Lucid down.
Now it's like you do.
This is Lucid stream though. Hold on.
Am I
think it's good.
Am I more
now.
balanced now?
Much better? Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. It's Lucid stream now. Whoa, hype train?
Well, unsubscribe from Pink.
What?
Wait, Venji?
What?
You unsubscribed from me?
No.
From me? I've been tier 3 subbing you. And this is the thanks I get, Venji.
I pay rent.
I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, no worries, Nebble. Don't be silly. You can lurk any day, even when I'm not streaming. Just sit in here and have a great time.
Just send the offline chat.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. What's happening on the iPad? No. Benji's not allowed to open anything. No. Not allowed. I was gonna play music, but I don't want to get DMCA'd.
You can play copyright free stuff.
A slippery slope. Okay.
No,
Benji!
You like darks, and there's like a White Bat Media is all White Bat Audio is all free.
Do you want to put it on? I give you permission. Also, I'm gonna turn off stream avatar names because it's covering everyone's face. So bye slimes.
Here, pick one.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Sorry for the scuff, everybody. We had 40 minutes to prepare and it still was not enough.
Bubblegum cat.
Bubblegum cat?
Bubblegum cat?
Humble, thank you! Oh my gosh. Congrats to Bubblegum Cat, the imposter. Probably teaming up with Pinkberry frozen yogurt to ruin my life. Okay, hold on. Name tags. I don't know how to make it so the name tags aren't in our faces. Stream avatar, scuff. No big deal. I want to make sure that we're all comfy and perfect before we get into the nitty-gritty.
I'm pretty comfy.
There we go.
Honey.
Hi, honey. What's poppin' with you? Okay. Maybe if I, like, take the slimes and move them somewhere else. Make them mostly Venji's problem. I think that'll be best. Yeah, it'll be Venji's problem. Now they won't get in front of Lucid's face. So no more eating the slimes, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see.
Who keeps messing with that thing?
Oh, man. Oh, no, Old Spice.
You've got big goals? We've got new
No,
ways
you're
to
not
reach
paying
them.
me for this ad. Stop. Nobody look. Nobody look at the ad. Not a sponsor. Okay, so I'm gonna start, anyone can unmute that when the ad's done. I'm gonna start unpacking the cold case file. Oswald
No!
McFly raid? Did I not get a
McFly,
notification?
hello.
His other owl friend.
Did my alerts not go off? Angie.
Pinky Punky.
There it goes.
Beedronius gifted a tier 1 sub to its Venji.
My owl friend, welcome.
Hello.
M_S_Huffle gifted a tier 1 sub
Welcome
to
to stream,
Bubblegum
everybody.
Cat.
Enjoy the
This
late
is their
alerts.
first gift sub in the channel.
Welcome. Oh my gosh. So sorry. There we go. Okay. We're good now. Oh my gosh. Everything is scuffed today, but it's fine. It's Saturday. We have pizza. We're not here for perfection. We're here to solve crime.
What kind of pizza did y'all get?
I forgot what kind of pizza I got.
What?
I know. I know. I did forget though.
That's why I deal with daily.
I'm sorry. Welcome, Raiders. My name's Pink, and I'm here with Lethal Lucidity and It's Venji, and we're solving crimes. Hopefully.
McGruff the crime dog that says, your damn pizza that you don't know you got.
I will. I have to get my stream set up first. I'm being bullied into consumption. Okay, so here's the instructions. Ahem. Unsolved Case Files is a game that lets you solve a fictional crime using the evidence and documentation from the cold case file. Objective is to prove Bones is innocent. Veggie, move your
From the
hand.
TV
Move
show?
your hand.
Wait,
Oh, okay, so we can verify if we're right by going to the link. Okay.
Oh, pro tip. If you hold the Alt key while you're hovering over something, it'll full screen it.
You changed my life. Sorry for yelling at your hand. I didn't need to. Wow. Okay. So, yes, this is what we're doing. We're gonna prove Bones innocent, and it's gonna be easy and awesome. We're not gonna make any mistakes.
I love how that's highlighted as a link. It's obviously printed off a piece of paper.
Leave it alone. Okay. Thank you for the hype train, everybody.
And
Thank you
one
for
super
your-
long. And also hi.
Hello. Hi, Necros. Hi, Sock Doodums. Return to 2D. That's right. I told you guys. I told you
Hi,
I wouldn't be 3D
Necros.
all the time. Sillies. Okay. So let's take out. Pink. That's me.
Pink.
Okay. How's the synth for you guys? Do you feel like it's an appropriate volume? Do I need to lower it at all? Not mute. Hydrate, thank you. Today, I have a blueberry pomegranate juice for my hydration,
Ooh.
and I'm really happy because it's very hard to find this in the store. I searched for this.
That does sound really good. I've got Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey.
Arizona is so solid.
It is. Also, I just noticed my hat is transparent because it's blue.
That's okay, I like it. So is this a playlist? Because this was a 3-minute long video.
No, it wasn't a playlist.
Oh. Oh no, where do we go from here? Oh no, an ad!
Skip it. Skip the ad.
Someone be the DJ.
Skip it. Skip it.
I would kill for a skip it. I never got one. Never, never. Wait, I hit okay, and that was Benji's request. I should not have. No!
Oh no. Oh no!
I hit no. No! Daft Punk is gonna get DMCA'd. I'm confident. Confident.
Oh, this is freaking Daft
Just
Punk.
gotta- Just gotta yell audio jungle over and over.
Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Yeah, my
Okay. So I'm gonna start unboxing the folder.
unboxing stream.
Sort of. Kinda. Okay. Bonus envelope A, we can't open that yet. So how do I grab this as a... Benji, how do I grab this as like a stack and move it?
You can drag and stuff.
But how?
You can drag select.
Oh, I got it, okay. So let's move these to the corner. Because they are simply vessels. Oh god, get back in there! Oh.
Saw nothing.
We can't open that yet. Okay, here we go. Bonus envelope B. Another one.
One of the Arizona tea founders actually threatened one of the newer CEOs over wanting to raise the price. Based.
Wait, did this come out of the envelope? Or did it come out of the folder?
Yes.
Why is this so hard already? Hold on, I'm control Zing to make sure everything's fine. Look at bonus envelope B. It enlarged.
Wide.
Ah! The real puzzle is setting up the puzzle. Okay. Now then.
Why is B so big?
I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Now we can take out the items that we're allowed to look at. Oh. Okay, don't ask again for this player.
It always makes me sad whenever I see Arizona like teas with the 99 cents on the can being upcharged like at hotels and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like that's
no,
not what
they
the
wouldn't have
can.
wanted this.
That's not what the can says. I know how to read.
I
There you
actually
go.
like complained at one point. Like I was at a hotel and I saw like Arizona cans for like over $2 or something. Man,
Oh my
hotels are
God.
insane. And I was like, the can says 99 cents, and the poor employee was just like, "This is what our manager priced them as."
You're
I was
so
like, "Okay."
brave.
I wasn't gonna fight any further than that. It's not their fault.
Oh my
but
god, I got like an
sucked.
oversized Arizona the other day, and it was called the Tall Boy. Like that was the name of the drink, and I was really excited
Amazing.
about that.
A tall lad.
Okay, so this is like our suspect lists, okay? And each one of these is also another stack. So we have a lot of information.
Oh wait, we missed something out of their case file.
I know there's so much.
Is this real? These are real people
Volunteers or hopefully paid employees.
We're trying to prove Bones
who are actually
innocent.
solving a cold case.
So I don't even know what the crime is.
Huffle, are you? Is this you, Huffle? I don't think that's good. I think that means you're the victim. Okay, so this one right here on the left, well, I don't know how you guys are, what the orientation of you guys is, but the one I'm mousing to on stream, this is Bones, so he's the one who got wrongly convicted.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we know what the crime was?
Well, I'm certain it was murder, but let me see.
Oh wait, hold on.
I have a feeling it was murder. So we got a witness statement.
Yeah, we've
got
got a lot.
recorded interview.
We need a way to separate these, so let me be artistic. Can I not draw on the table?
I see a line.
Oh, I didn't see the.
Oh, you undo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't undo.
I'm sorry. I thought I was drawing on MS Paint, and I was like, undo, undo, Control Z, and I was like, murder most foul? Venji? Was it Venji all along?
The person of interest.
Possible.
Where's like the
This is
this
the
is the
bones.
crime that they were.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, well, here's
There's
the
evidence.
here's the like autopsy report.
Yeah, I'm seeing like evidence, autopsy reports, case numbers, but like where's the
It says it was a corpse, so description of corpse.
Oh wait.
like is this first degree, third degree? What degree of murder?
Okay, so this is the bones corner. We know
Local
because I'm gonna
child
draw.
psychologist murdered.
I'm gonna draw some bones, so we don't get confused. Okay. And then this
Just said
is
murder.
murder. There's another. There we go.
Apparently, the suspicion is that the motivation was over money.
Let's see.
Oh, here we go. Bones McBride arrested for murder of Harmony Ashcraft.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to prove.
Well,
Or
you knew that.
disprove.
I'm reading it.
Yeah, sorry, disprove.
We've got lots of evidence here to pour over. You know, Venji and I ordered one of these before, like a subscription killer box, but I got mad because it wasn't one case per box. It was like 1/3 of the case per box. And it was like, okay, now wait till next month before you can continue the case. And I was like, no.
That's stupid.
It's like I was watching a murder mystery show and they're like, okay, wait next month for the next episode. And it's like, no.
That's genius, though. Because, yeah, you gotta keep paying for it, I assume, right?
Yeah, but I was like, oh no, like it didn't work
So
in their
they-
favor this time. I was like, no, hell no.
They forced you to be subscribed for, like, at least a few months. That's
Yeah,
terrible. That's
in order to
genius,
get
but
that
terrible.
closure. But I actually just I went on Facebook and listened to people explain what happened. Because they encourage you, they're like, oh, join our games Facebook page to discover what other people are saying about the mystery. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Why does this picture of Cheryl Pratt look like a stock photo of someone on, like...
Whoa, look at all these pictures. Yo, look at Mrs. McCoy. That's what I look like. Especially because I was out in the sun for very long today.
Turn into a raisin.
Okay, so...
Jason Griggs looks like, you know, like a grunge band or something.
Harmony Ashcraft.
Who are these people? Are these like witnesses?
Possibly?
Wally, Big Doug, Big Doug?
Big dog.
Big Dog Bryson.
And then just a guy on the ground.
Some of them look like evidence.
Is that the
here and
corpse?
there.
It's got a
Looks like
date on it. 1998.
In the year of our Lord. There's so many
Who are you
papers.
people? God, I almost read that as Chris Hemsworth, Chad Highsmith,
Where?
next to the ring.
Oh, oh God.
Oh, okay, so...
Chad.
there's
It was
supposed to be a
Chad.
wedding. There's supposed to be a wedding at this restaurant in this picture over here.
This is the restaurant?
Yeah.
Tully's? It was Tully's?
It was Tully's.
Oh my god.
So the wedding was supposed to be at 5/8/1998 at 8 o'clock.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this... She dead. So let me make a note.
So this is Harmony.
Dead.
Pretty sure.
I think so? It's not labeled, is it?
Harmony Ashcroft the third.
Yo, an owl! Benji did do it. There's an owl on the newspaper.
You accuser. You fucking
Okay,
accuser.
so this is the dead. Do we know what these photos are of yet? All of these photos we have. like are these witnesses or what? It says photographs. Relevant to investigation. That's all it says. Okay, so photographs relevant to the investigation. Benji, did you mean to like play the music?
I did, but you undid.
I did?
Yeah, remember?
My bad. Anyway. Okay.
Ooh, okay, so one thing for sure, Bones was at a bar at 9 p.m. on May 8th, 1998.
Removed from the bar. Who? Okay, so Wally Bryson was a witness. This guy. Witness. So he was a witness. And then we have another witness form from Officer Kent.
That's this dude.
ACAB. But oh, thank you. No, ACAB. ACAB and
Don't worry, I got
witness.
There.
All witnesses are bastards.
Hey, Wab.
Hey, Web.
Hey, Wab.
Okay. So who the heck are the rest of you? We have a lot of witness statements. Jenny Rogers, 2.
There's so many.
So
Maybe we should go from left to right
So wait,
and read them all.
I want to put the witnesses near the people they witnessed. So Jenny Rogers witnessed Mr. Christian here. So she's a witness for Christian. Bones witnesses are Big Dog and ACAB.
Good share with her.
Let's see, it's this one down here.
Louise McCoy for this man, which is me. I'm
Right.
Louise McCoy.
Do we have a picture of McBride?
I don't know.
Unless it's the dude that's on the ground.
Oh, it's Bones McBride. So McBride is Bones.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait. I thought it was Bryce? Wait.
William McBride is Bones.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah. Okay, so those are the... Oh, no, she's a Ron witness. And Cheryl Pratt is also a witness for Ron. Andy. Never trust a guy named Andy.
Never.
I say that all the time. He'll leave his toys behind while he goes to college.
Looks like Chad's mentioned over... Where was it?
Also, never trust a Chad.
Never trust the Chad.
Okay. Griggs. And Chad. Okay, Chad is also a witness to this guy.
Yeah.
It's so hard to arrange these photos. Venji, your name is in this guy's box, and I was like, Venji's a witness for Derek. So now we need Joseph Arthurson? Oh, okay. So Chris Adams and Joseph.
Admiral Joseph Arthurson.
Got him. Perfect. Okay, so now we have all of our witnesses together. And I'm just going to rewrite ACAB. Because he can't escape from that. So these are all of our witnesses here. I'm curious about the wedding ring. This is so much. I don't even where do detectives start?
I'm investigating the scene.
Okay, wait. Harmony and Christian. So who's Christian? That's someone, right? Yes, okay. Christian Peterson, I think, was her fiance. Here. Because on the wedding invitation it says Harmony and Christian. So
I feel like we should read through all of these documents out loud so that we can like get a sense of the big picture.
okay, where should we start reading?
Uh,
what
Probably with the newspaper articles that talk about it, right?
okay, who wants to read?
Let's see.
Owl watching information session. Benji, you can read that part.
Wait, what we got?
The owl watching information session.
Oh god.
It's pertinent to you.
Oh, I think this is to get. Is it for? Is the Riverdale Roundup mentioned somewhere?
Woody's Roundup.
Woody's Roundup. Is Angie gonna read?
Oh, I'm reading something else right now.
I asked you to read this
Oh, what?
on the newspaper.
Oh.
Here, I can start reading the newspaper over here.
No, I'll read it.
Benji said straight up, like, no, I will
I'm
not.
over here.
So, anyways, about that owl watching information session. The Indiana Department of Environmental Management has scheduled an informational session for Riverdale residents interested in owls. The session will be hosted by University of Indiana owl expert Dr. Aaron Mar Owl. The session will be held at the Grant Park Pavilion on Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. The event is free to owl lovers of all ages. Owls.
Oh my god, I think we're gonna need to set up a timeline at some point, but let's keep going. I'll read the next part, the balanced calendar part. It'll be just like school, where we each read a paragraph. Balanced calendar. Riverdale Schools is considering a switch to the balanced calendar and hosts a meeting at 7 p.m. May 13th in the high school auditorium for people to learn more about it and comment.
Guess I'll do the golf league meeting.
Hell yeah.
The Riverdale Men's and Women's Golf League will be hosting a planning meeting and informational session for new members. The meeting will be held in the Ashcraft meeting room in the Riverdale Golf Course Clubhouse on Sunday, May 10th at 7:30 p.m. For more information, contact community organizer Jason Wilson at blah 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 blah.
Jason Wilson.
Friends of the Ansley River Fish Fry.
Oh, Benji just
Oh,
going.
these aren't real numbers.
Friends
555
of the
287
Ansley
6.
River
If it starts with 555, it's
Association
fake.
Will be
Alright, cool.
hosting a fish fry and chicken strip dinner 4 to 7 p.m. Sunday at Grant Park Community Center. Cost is $8 dues for ages 12 and older. $4 for children 7 to 11 years old. There is also a bake sale and a silent auction taking place to benefit the river and contribute toward the upcoming dredging project. Organizers are hoping to see you.
Thank you. Hold on, I'm trying to get a pizza.
Pizza. I'm gonna grab a slice of pizza too.
Oh my god.
Grant Park
so hard.
Board.
Okay. Ahem. Grant Park Board meets at noon Friday at Riverdale City Hall. At 12:30 p.m., it will meet in closed session to receive information about and interview prospective employees. Okay. Whatever that means. Oh! Sorry. Riverdale Fun.
Oh, wait, this is the newspaper the day after the murder.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Am I reading Riverdale Fun?
Mm-hmm.
Riverdale Township Association hosts a carry-in meal on Sunday, May 10th at 1 p.m. for residents of the township. Riverdale High alumni and former township residents. Meat, drinks, and tableware are furnished.
Dude, my pizza's raw.
What?
The dough isn't cooked all the way.
What?
Oh no!
Should I call
Where'd you
back?
get it from?
Domino's.
Oh no!
I
I
mean,
also got Domino's.
It probably won't kill me, right?
Nah, just be doughy.
Okay, then we're fine.
Like it, but it won't like kill ya.
All right, Benji, it's your turn. Riverdale Roundup.
Riverdale Roundup.
Riverdale Elementary School Kindergarten Roundup is 9 to 10:30 a.m. or I can't read. I can't. My stomach is hurting.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
What?
That.
He's injured, I guess.
Are you doing okay?
No, I'm going to food coma. Oh, there's more.
Oh my god! The whole other page! We were looking at the wrong page. Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
my
eating,
god.
I'm eating pizza now.
This was probably the page we were supposed to be reading.
I know the whole time we're like, ah, yes, owls and golf.
You know what? Honestly, though, I bet you the back page has like some important information on it about like.
Yeah, I
Lisa
bet it has
Harrison's
timeline stuff, like
story.
you said.
Yeah, like after because that was the day after the murder. This is the day after the murder. It's maybe there's like someone's connected to one of those Riverdale events going on or something.
Did we read the rules in the notebook?
What? Where?
I just noticed it says on the side that rules can be found in the notebook.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Start the game, you open the unsolved files folder regarding the recently reopened murder mystery case of Harmony Ashcraft. You will see a series of items including evidence, statements, photos, and everything you need to crack the case. Do not open bonus ABC envelopes until you have reached that portion of the game. However, if you get stuck, use the tablet to confirm your evidence as well as looking for hints. Read objectives carefully, and remember you are not trying to solve a murder off the bat. You're trying to complete each objective in order. The game was made
Oh,
by
so this is pretty important then.
What's the objective, though?
The objective is to prove Bones innocent. That's our goal.
Oh, I see. Okay, yes.
We're not solving the murder.
Okay.
We're solving whether Bones is innocent.
Okay.
Which Bones is.
So we have to figure out why he couldn't have done it. So, let's see. Do we have a time of death?
So time of death. See, cause of death was blunt force trauma of the head. The victim died within moments of trauma. Standing on the back here now. Just as date and time 5/9/1998. But it looks like that police would have arrived to the scene by no later than 10 o'clock.
Yeah, in the newspaper article it says that they were Peterson was apprehended by police at 10 p.m.
Okay.
And the
So-
altercation happened at 9:30 p.m.
And the wedding starts at 8. So it had to happen at
Oh.
the wedding.
How do we should have a timeline. What's the best way do you guys think we can get that set up?
Here, you want me to read the newspaper article that was on the other side of that thing?
Sure. Whatever, there were so many.
Because this one seems to go through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we
one
got-
seems like it'll be more important to motives, but we don't need that right now.
Here, I'm adding a new notebook page for
Oh, so you don't
timeline.
want me to read this yet?
Oh, no, I was thinking if we read the other side. This might
Oh,
be...
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys see my notebook for the timeline? If you go to notebook and go to the timeline section,
Yes, I see nothing.
can you see something now?
Nope.
Can you see anything now?
Oh, sorry, I was writing your name. Hi, Rish, thank you for the hydration.
Hey,
Hey,
Reesh.
Rish! I will also hydrate.
All these good beans, you mean the slimes? They're basically jelly beans. I know you can't mean us because we're sus af.
Did you say 9:30 was time of altercation?
Alright, here, I'll read the
9:30
thing.
altercation.
A 28-year-old woman was killed last night in an altercation that took place in the parking lot behind Tully's restaurant around 9:30 p.m. Police have identified the victim as local child psychologist Harmony Ashcraft. Ms. Ashcraft was attending the rehearsal dinner for her wedding to Christian Peterson, which was scheduled for today at St. Michael's Church. Police investigators have determined her death to be the result of a blunt impact to the head. According to Detective Jack Stason with the Riverdale Police Department, the injuries are consistent with a face-to-face physical altercation with another person. We've ruled out accidental causes and have launched a full homicide investigation. The victim's body was discovered by a member of the waitstaff while taking out the garbage. He rushed inside to inform the wedding party, resulting in a massive panic as about 30 people rushed toward the back parking lot to help the victim. Eyewitnesses report several members of the party attempted to provide medical attention and administer CPR, but it was clear that they were too late. According to reports, Ashcroft and Peterson left the restaurant to get some gifts out of the car and never returned. Peterson was apprehended by police at his residence at around 10 p.m. Peterson claims he drove home for the forgotten presents and left Harmony alone in the parking lot where someone else must have attacked her.
Wait, what
When
happened
reached
at
for
10 p.m.?
comment,
Benji.
Sorry, what happened at 10 p.m.?
That's when they found her.
Okay, found the body.
no, that's when Peterson was arrested.
Oh,
That's a
Oh,
quick
you're-
arrest.
right. The victim's body was discovered by a member of the wait staff, but it doesn't say when.
But the altercation apparently took place at around 9:30. So it was about like half an hour between when it was reported and when the arrest happened.
Yeah. So I would put body discovery, Benji. Okay, you can go
That's-
on, Lucid. I'm sorry.
When reached for comment, the fiance said, "This is a nightmare. Harmony is the love of my life, and I had nothing to do with it. I'm cooperating with the police, and we're gonna find the real killer, and they're gonna pay."
Sus.
Ashcroft's friend Jenny Rogers added, "I can't imagine who could have wanted to break everyone's heart like this. She was truly special." Ashcroft was a native to Riverdale, having been born and raised in the area. She attended Riverdale Elementary School and Howard Taft Junior High School. Star athlete. At Riverdale High, Ashcroft was a star athlete on the softball team. As a catcher, she led the team to the Indiana High School Girls Softball Championship in both her junior and senior years. In addition to her athletic achievements, Ashcroft was a great student, maintaining a 3.95 grade point average. Dang! Throughout her years at Riverdale High, she made honor roll for her final 8 quarters of attendance. Class members recall the young Ashcroft as a bright, warm girl who would happily put the needs of others above her own. Everybody loved Harmony, says classmate Gina Spears. She had a sweet way about her that made it impossible to ever get upset at her. She was amazingly smart but humble about it. After graduating third in her class at Riverdale High, Ashcroft continued her legacy of academic excellence and athletic greatness at the University of Chicago on a full athletic scholarship. As a psychology major at University of Chicago, Harmony developed a keen interest in ways to help children develop. Is this going to be relevant?
Ooh.
Those closer insist that the seeds of such an interest were planted early in her childhood. As the oldest of 4 kids, she was amazingly skilled at helping her brothers and sisters. According to friend Jenny Rogers, it seems like the kind of career she was destined to have from a young age. Oh, there we
Now,
go.
it could be relevant because there is a picture of these kids. So I don't know. Maybe those were kids that she was seeing as like patients. Maybe. I mean, again, this is like all motive stuff, but so maybe that's for later speculation. But who knows? Could be relevant.
Yeah. Who wants to read the next one?
Let's see. I'll read the strip right to the right of it. I'm ignoring the the first line.
Yeah, because this is the continuing page from here.
Perfect. Okay. Local child psychologist murdered continued from page A1 Steak Sauce. In 1995, Ashcroft, along with friend... Hi, Sparky Paws. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
With friend and fellow psychologist Jeffrey Breeson, founded a private practice mental health clinic called Helping Hands. There she focused on assisting children who struggled with developmental needs. A well-respected member of the counseling community, Ashcroft attended and occasionally spoke at various psychology workshops and symposiums. According to colleague Breeson, her advice was frequently sought by those who wanted to excel. She had a magic touch with kids, and everyone wanted to know how it worked. Community work. A beloved member of the community, Ashcroft was well known for her willingness to lend a hand to those in need. She was a frequent organizer of charity events, such as the annual Helping Hand softball game, and in 1997 formed the Coalition for Children's Rights, a nonprofit organization focused on helping disadvantaged youth within Riverdale and throughout Wilson County. Ongoing investigation. Police confirmed that they are questioning and investigating several persons of interest, but have not released the names of suspects or individuals under arrest. Detective Stason is optimistic about the investigation. There's a reason we don't see many homicides here in Riverdale, because we always get our guy. Always. Okay.
Well, apparently they didn't this time. You got the wrong guy.
So I want to point out that I'm really sus of Mr. Officer Grayson Just based on the witness form that he gave.
Well, hold on. Hold on one thing at a time.
I mean, I'm sus based on him being a cop.
I know, right? It's like, yeah, the cops who always get their guy. Okay, Benji, you don't want to read, do you?
My tummy hurts too much.
How do I
Okay.
make this? How do I make this bigger?
I can do it for the stream, but I can't do it for you.
Well, you should read that one too, because I read like a huge one.
You're right, it's only fair. Bones McBride arrested for murder of Harmony Ashcraft by Abraham Grove, the Examiner staff writer. Riverdale. A 24-year-old man, William Bones McBride, has been arrested for the murder of local child psychologist Harmony Ashcraft. According to law enforcement authorities, the assault took place after a demand for money and a brief struggle with the victim. It also appeared that the victim's engagement ring was taken during the course of the violent encounter. It appeared that the assailant's motive for the attack was monetary. McBride had a long history of petty crime in Riverdale, and all our evidence indicates that he was trying to get money and or valuables from the victim and struck her in the face with a blow so powerful it caved in her skull.
Oh my god.
He was then able to easily take the victim's engagement ring from her, then flee on foot, said Police Chief Brock Inman. He adds, "This is a scenario we've been seeing more and more across the country wherever you go. Of course, it's more common in large urban areas, but even a small community like Riverdale is not fully immune to such things. Our hope is that by catching this killer and putting him behind bars, it sends a message to the next guy and keeps our citizens safe." And there's a picture of William Bones McBride. About 30 minutes after the time of the murder, McBride was found in Grant Park with Harmony Ashcroft's ring in his possession. According to police, McBride offered no explanation for how he got the ring. After a detailed assessment of all suspects, witnesses, and evidence available, it became clear that we had identified the assailant. He was found with the victim's engagement ring in his hand 30 minutes after the murder. I mean, it's pretty obvious, said Police Chief Inman ACAB. The police chief goes on to say, "As tragic as these kinds of situations are, at least identifying the assailant and seeing him brought to justice gives family and friends an opportunity for closure." McBride is a lifelong resident of Riverdale. He spent early years as a day laborer for Eagle Temps. He has also been briefly employed as a janitor in Ralph's Cafe and as a driver for Rusty's Pizza. When asked for comment, McBride denied any involvement in the murder. Ashcroft was also a native to Riverdale. She attended Riverdale Elementary School, Howard Taft Junior High School, and graduated third in her class from Riverdale High in 1990.
So the only thing that was tying him to this was the fact that he had the ring.
Yeah. So he sounds like he just had contact with the body.
Either contact with the body or contact with Harmony, like right before she was murdered.
Well, so they were at the wedding party right before she was murdered, so she probably would still have a ring on because it was right after, and people would be like, "Oh, look at your ring. Wow." I don't know. I don't know how weddings work.
The last person that saw her was her fiance.
Sounds like it. It's possible.
Because they left together, and then he left to go grab the forgotten gifts or whatever, and left her behind. So there was that period where, after he left, where she could have run into McBride.
So let us look
then
at...
Maybe he yoinked the ring off her finger, ran off, and then she got murdered coincidentally after.
I'm interested in the statement forms for Bones now. Benji, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, this one right here, like, literally the ring is just planted in his hand when he's sleeping.
Is that what that is?
That's what it sounds like.
Wait, this statement form right here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's read this one. Do you want me to go again?
Is that a question for me or
For everyone.
You can go.
Okay. I'm only going to read the narrative. This is from Officer Kent Grayson. "The suspect was an individual we've had many prior encounters with. His name is William McBride. He is known as Bones. McBride had been spotted many times sleeping in Grant Park or in various public places around town. His priors consisted mainly of public drinking and disturbing the peace. It was 10 o'clock when I approached the suspect with the intention of waking him up and telling him to move along. But when I saw something unusual in his hand, I immediately contacted my captain at the station. He told me to place the suspect under arrest for murder while he called for backup. Okay. We had been aware that a murder had taken place that night and that a suspect was at large. By the time Mr. McBride had woken up, the backup had arrived. He seemed quite disoriented. He was then told that he was under arrest for the murder of Harmony Ashcraft. At this time, the suspect became belligerent and uncooperative. He repeatedly screamed that he was innocent and didn't know where the ring came from. So it sounds like someone framed him then.
Yeah.
Someone knew where he'd be, sleeping at the park, and was like, here you go, sir.
A very convenient scapegoat.
Especially for a cop.
Mm.
Okay. And then the other witness statement. Let's see, this is from Wally Bryson. Alright, let's see. I confirm William Bones...
It's not true, Pygmy.
Oh, no, we already know Benji did it. We said that, like, within 5 minutes of starting. Look, he's even labeled as murderer, up here. Where's the... Yeah,
Look,
see?
there's a...
Oh, wait, it's not flipped.
Unbelievable.
See?
Look, there he is.
Murderer.
There's your
It's not
criminal right
me,
there,
it's not
officers.
me.
His picture's in the paper. For a reason. Okay, so the next witness form is from Wally Bryson. I confirm William Bones McBride was removed from my bar at 9 p.m. Okay, so that's another thing for the timeline, I think, Benji.
What?
At 9 p.m. that night, Bones was removed from the bar.
Yes. 9.
This is a man that I have
What was the
seen.
bar again?
It's just the bar.
No, it's there's a name on it.
I don't know. Not on this.
Where does it say what bar?
Rambo's.
Rainbows. Okay.
Rainbows.
This is a man I have seen on a number of occasions at my place of employment, Rambo's Bar. Bones is a regular customer there. I would describe him as a nice guy. He is well liked by the staff and the other patrons. On a few occasions, we've had to warn him not to panhandle in front of the bar, but apart from that, he's usually fine. He has even charmed his way into a few free beers. That's the kind of guy he is. I remember seeing him last night on the 8th. It was a Friday, and he came in smiling as usual, but I also remember an argument that took place right at 9 p.m., the end of happy hour. Bones missed the last call for free happy hour drinks, and was upset because he was broke and he was yelling at the bartender for ignoring him. The bartender signaled for me to escort him out, so I did. By then, things had calmed down, and Bones was on his way out, ready to leave on his own. He said something like, "I'll just go get me some money and be back in an hour." As Bones left, me and JT, the bartender, looked at each other and smiled. We expected him to go out to the front of the bar and panhandle like he had done in the past, but he didn't. He walked out the door and kept walking. I figured he had some other way of finding some money. I haven't seen him since.
JT. You said JT was the bartender?
Yeah.
Do we have JT here?
I thought we did. Someone... Jason Griggs might go by JT, because I saw a thing.
Oh,
no, it's JP, not JT. Okay.
You said JP?
No. I'm talking to myself. Okay, so I don't think we have a JT in our list of
But we
people.
might somewhere.
I guess
in our
JT wasn't
list of
important enough to
things.
be a witness, I guess.
I don't know.
But they did name him, so...
They named him, and there was an argument / altercation at the bar. So I want to try finding out who this JT person is. That's my first thought. Is I want to figure out who the hell it is.
I'm looking at the inventory list for this case to see if there's a JT anyone on the list.
Let's see. I could go through the interview between the detective and McBride.
Oh yeah, where is that?
It's down here. Let's see, is there another side? There is.
Yeah, do you feel like reading that?
Sure.
Okay, good. Now I can eat some more pizza.
Full recorded interview with William McBride, alias Bones. Let's see. Wonder if the time for the interview is relevant. 2:16
PM?
Doesn't say, but I would assume they didn't do this at 2 a.m.
Well, then again, 2
Unless
a.m.
they
is...
did it that night.
Yeah, I was gonna
like
say,
after
because
arresting him.
that's much closer to when the murder occurred than 2 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
And they had already arrested him and put him in custody, it sounds like. I don't
So,
know.
detective, please state your name for the record. Actually, does one person want to be McBride and one person be detective?
I will. Let me put the pizza down.
Which
Okay,
which one do you want to be?
I'll be the detective.
Okay.
Okay. Please state your name for the record.
William McBride. Go by Bones.
Bones, looks like you've got some explaining to do.
Look, I know it looks crazy, me with that dang ring in my hand, but you gotta believe me, I've never seen that thing before in my...
We'll get to the ring. Let's start with what you were doing sleeping in the park. How did you wind up there?
Well, I was at Rambo's, and let's just say that didn't work out for me. I was escorted out and I needed a place to sleep. Bench on Grant Park ain't exactly a 4-star accommodation, but it'll do.
What happened at Rambo's?
I missed the last call for happy hour, so that put a dent in my plans. I go to JT, the bartender, hell of a good guy, usually. I'm like, come on, cut me some slack, please. I've been trying to get your attention for the last 10 minutes. As many times as I've been there, he still doesn't budge. He calls the bouncer on me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just see if I can scrape together a little money, come back and finish the night off with a few more drinks. But I didn't make it. I started walking around and realized I was messed up, so I just headed to Grand Park and laid down to get some rest.
Do you remember when this happened?
I don't know, 9, maybe 9:15.
Then?
Next thing you know, I'm getting a wake-up call from Riverdale's finest. I guess I had a ring in my hand. I remember it being there, but I swear to you, I don't know how it got there. You need to investigate that, officer. It must have been him.
Is that a common thing for you? Waking up with items in your possession without having any idea how they got there?
Let's just say my drinking is a common thing, but killing somebody? Like, that lady? That's not my style. Please, you gotta believe me. Look, I've been in the joint before. If they lock me up for killing that pretty lady, I won't last more than a week in there.
Is it possible that you stole that ring?
You mean from the lady? Look, I told you, I'm no Boy Scout, but violence isn't my thing.
I'll level with you, Bones. It doesn't look good for you. You were kicked out of the bar at 9. At 10, the police picked you up with her ring in your hand. That's plenty of time to leave the bar, walk over to Tully's, rob this girl, and take the ring.
I wouldn't do that.
Flip. Look, I know you didn't mean to kill her. What happened? You get into a little scuffle and there was an accident?
No, not at all. That's a lie. I've never met that girl in my life, and that's the honest truth.
As soon as you start telling me the truth, that's when things are going to get better for you. It was an accident. I get it. Work with us, and we can get this down to involuntary manslaughter. You'll be out in 18 months with good behavior, but only if you cooperate with us right now. You're looking at life behind bars, McBride.
It wasn't me, period. Look, do I get a lawyer or something?
Your lawyer's not here yet.
I suppose I shouldn't talk until they get here.
You don't have to talk at all if you don't want.
Okay, look, I told you, I don't know how the ring got there. You believe me, right?
Bones, you seem like a charming guy. And I know you've gotten used to charming change. I know you've gotten used to charming change out of the good folks here in Riverdale. But this is a pretty rough bind you're in, and you're gonna need more than a little... Your hand's in the way. than a little charm to get out of it. Suspect remains silent. I'm sure we'll have more questions for you later. We'll be in touch. End. Oh, try solve the murder.
Oh boy.
Stream's over.
What?
It was Colonel Mustard.
Ah, of course.
Okay.
That's why all these witness statements are mustard yellow. His fingerprints were all over this evidence.
Okay, so it sounds like someone must have had, like, a thing against this guy. The real murderer is someone who didn't like Bones and put the ring in his hand and was like, haha, you gonna go to jail, bitch. I'm like, Bones.
I'm suspicious of the fiancé.
Me too, but I feel like that's too obvious, you know? It's like...
It probably is too obvious. He's very, very easy red herring, maybe.
Huffle, that was your nickname in college? Was it though, really?
I hear Bones and I think Star Trek, or I think the show Bones.
I think of the anime studio.
That's another one.
Oh no, I was gonna say, that means you're the murderer and the victim, Huffle. Okay. So I'm, like, so thrown off because I feel like there should be a JT in here because that name keeps coming up, like, JT. But there's none. There's no JT. There's no J in my T.
Yeah, I've been scouring.
Nobody ever suspects the victim.
Let's see. Well, we have the fiancé stuff next, if we're going left to right.
Well, here, there's a map here, too. Just to, like, kind of get an idea. Maybe Okay, so he was at the bar. They think he made it to Tully's and then went to the park. But we know that's not true.
Did anyone at Tully's witness him being there?
I don't know, like the only two Bones witnesses, we've already read their statements.
Let's read. Let's finish reading the other statements then, because maybe we'll see like another connecting like thread.
Yeah, let me just check the wedding invitation really quick. So at Tully's restaurant, 8 p.m. was the rehearsal dinner. Oh, okay, so the wedding didn't even happen yet. This was just the rehearsal.
Star Trek, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, who do we want to start with for the witness forms? I guess
Let's
left
see.
to right. There's also interviews too.
Yeah, let's do the fiance Peterson.
Okay. Christian, who was witnessed by Jenny Rogers. Let's read a witness first. I'll go for this one. Is this flipped? Oh my god, it is. Wait, were we missing anything? Oh my god! There was more. Wait, was there?
Is there?
Oh no, that's copied.
Okay, yeah, it's the same thing on the front and back.
But that's
Same thing
not
with this one.
that's not
Okay,
the case for this one though. This one is just longer? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, I'll do this one. From Jenny Rogers, which is this lady right here on top. Harmony has been I was jump scared by Jenny. Hi, James. Who are my
The
friends?
Jenny jump scare.
Well, from left to right, we have Venji, the owl. He is my fiance. Venji, introduce yourself again.
I'm a ground owl. I don't know how to fly. I'm looking for buttocks in this investigation, and I'm gonna find them.
He's like barely present. And then this is Lucid.
Hello, I'm Lucidity. I'm a vampire, but I'm a bat on weekends.
Happy Batter
So
Day,
it's
everyone.
Saturday.
What a hot owl. It's true.
Wow, 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 wow.
He is smoking, especially in his buttocks inspector hat.
Thank you.
I'm wearing my thinking cap.
And I'm just looking fancy today for the murder that we will solve.
You think I'm cute? Thank you.
Lucid is very cute. And this is just one of several forms.
It's true, I have many.
Mavis from Hotel Transylvania.
I mean, no.
All goth GFs, vampires, the same.
Very, very, very similar, but not all vampires are the same.
Okay, let's see. Harmony has been my friend since college. We have always been very close, and that's why her murder is such a devastating event in my life. It's not about you, Jenny. God. I was there on the night that Harmony and Christian first met. Harmony and I were at the nightclub, enjoying a rare night on the town. We were both in grad school, working pretty hard, so it felt good to get out and spend an evening doing something other than writing papers. But it was a typical night at a nightclub. Guys were difficult to deal with that night, and all the corny jokes and come-ons. Then along came Christian. He walked up to Harmony, took a seat, and smiled. After a few seconds, he said, "How do you like me so far? I would leave."
What the?
I would literally leave. This is not a promising start.
My suspicion is only growing.
I know. We all burst out laughing uncomfortably. It was like he somehow knew how rough the night had been, and he was determined to rescue Harmony from it. And that's what Christian was to her, an escape from ordinary guys. He was exciting to her, and of course he had her wrapped around his finger. The engagement party started off lots of fun, until the argument. This person needs their instincts checked for real. Oh my god, that was like cringeworthy, but actually, because I did in fact cringe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a yikes from me.
Ugh. There were supposed to be presents for Christian's parents. Why?
Why
For?
did
Or
why
from?
the parent? Why the parents get gifts on the kid's wedding? I don't know.
Congrats
What?
for giving birth many years ago. But I guess there was confusion over who had to bring them. Harmony was certain that she left them in the car, but Christian thought she left them at home. They weren't screaming, but they started getting snippy with each other in front of everybody, and it was kind of awkward. I think maybe the pressure of the wedding was getting to them. Getting married isn't easy. Christian had a look on his face that was kind of intense. His jaw was clenched and his eyes were red with anger. This guy is freaking me out.
Yeah,
Not
this is
gonna
like
lie.
red flags upon red flags so far.
Hi, Syrups. Oh my god, I love your
I love
eyes.
those eyes.
Oh, whoa.
What a good idea for an animated emote, for real.
Mesmerizing.
Oh no, I lost the page. Oh my god, okay. They left the party together to see if the presents were in the car. You got the feeling that the argument probably continued outside as they left. When they left, you could hear a pin drop. Then her sister told a joke, like, I can see Harmony inherited her memory from Mom. This lightened the mood up a little, and people got back to normal until the busboy came running in saying Harmony was hurt in the parking lot, and we all rushed out at once. My initial reaction was absolute shock. Harmony's brother is in med school and started trying to do CPR or something, but we could see she was already dead. I'm still in shock. We told police Christian killed her, but nobody actually saw that happen, so it could have been someone else. Harmony's told me about a few weird guys at work, a stalker, and some deadbeat dad. You should check them out. Talk to her office manager, Cheryl. I don't even know what to think right now.
Stalker.
Yo, this is Ash for Warrior Cat's incel murder?
I have evidence!
What?
Venji, tell us.
I
Tell
have
us
groundbreaking evidence.
Yo,
Come over here.
what buttocks did
Come
you
over
inspect?
here.
Where's your
I
hand?
have groundbreaking evidence. We found that the victim, or not the victim, the accused Bones was sleeping at Grant Park, right?
Yeah.
So he's going from Rambo's bar to Tully's, which is across Dale Bridge, back to Grant Park. Check out this right here in the top right of the newspaper. Temporary road closure. Closed Dale Bridge to both vehicle and pedestrian traffic for 1 hour Friday night.
Oh shit!
Veggie, you did it!
Check it, bitches!
Oh my god, I think Venji solved objective 1, like legit.
That's a pretty solid reason for him not to be able to get to Tully's in that time.
Because he has to cross the
Damn.
bridge, he can't do it. It's literally closed.
Yeah, because that's a
Yeah,
whole ass
do it.
river. Oh my god, you did it! I was here making fun of you for not being here mentally. You just did it.
He was mentally just somewhere else on the table.
Well, like, my brain was like, you know what? They wouldn't include this stupid newspaper for no reason.
Oh shit.
It was the owl, wasn't it?
He
The
had to
owl made
clear
you
his
scrutinize his
name.
page a little bit more.
Okay, I'm putting a tally for Venji for winning that one. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, so objective 1, we proved Bones innocent, right? We all agree that he could not get to Tully's.
Yeah, because the time of the altercation was 9:30 p.m. The bridge was closed between 8:45 and 9:45.
You goddamn genius.
So he couldn't have done it.
That's crazy.
And even if he did, he would have to recross the bridge, and he wouldn't be able to do that. So he's innocent because he wouldn't be able to cross the bridge or come back.
Yeah, well, unless he frickin' swam there, I guess.
Stupid cops. Come on.
Stupid cops.
Benji got that. Like, damn, okay.
Wait, before we continue, we should confirm.
How?
We should go to that website that says...
No, that tells you the solution for everything.
No, it says right here, after proving Bones could not be the killer, you may open...
Oh, okay.
When you prove Bones is innocent, visit the webpage to verify it.
Okay, why don't
Did we not open the envelope?
Well, let's go to the website first. Let's do it on the iPad.
I'll just do it on my browser.
Well, I need Stream to see it,
Oh,
silly. Okay, can someone read the link to me?
It's unsolvedcasefiles.com/harmony-1.
Okay.
Okay. Oop, we found it.
What two documents? Well, one of them. Oh, so there's another document that proves it
Okay,
too, not
so-
just the.
Well, it's the map in the newspaper,
Yeah,
right?
map newspaper. Yeah, so
Oh,
we
yeah, you're right. That's two.
So what is...
map of Rodale and the newspaper.
Oh, article titled... Which article was it?
Article
Talk of the
title-
town.
Was it... There's Bones arrested and popular local child psychologist murdered.
It's the one that says "Talk of the town."
Let's see.
Wait, that's not there though.
Temporary road closure. Maybe it's on the other side of the local child psychologist murdered.
Okay, let's try that. Click here to free Bones. Click here for your free iPad. We did it! Benji did
That
it!
was actually it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's go!
Oh my I'm so proud of you. New bones just dropped. There he is. He is a free man. You did it. He's walking out.
free!
He's so happy.
Justice.
Oh my god. You found the article about the Dale River Bridge being closed from 8:45 to 9:45. According to the map, Bones couldn't have gotten across the river to Tully's and back to Grant Park in time. Use the buttons below to tell everybody on social media you just freed an innocent man.
Oh my god.
No, don't do that. Don't
do that.
Don't tell your friends that you just freed an innocent man. You did not.
I'm so happy. I feel so proud of myself for this. I'm not going to live down this high.
Awful. You got auto-modded for Bones going off.
Boning.
For boning off. Oh my god. That was awesome, Benji. Damn.
That was some detective work there.
Listen, I listen to enough true crime podcasts that I know that the answer is usually the easiest answer.
I know. Well, I don't know if that was the easiest, but it was like obvious if you actually paid attention to things, which I did not. So
Well, we're still reading through everything. We've only read through like a fourth of the documents
Well,
here,
let's
maybe.
open up bonus
yeah,
couple of
Benji,
days, see
you
what
do the
happens.
honors, Benji. You did it.
Here we go. Next step.
Oh, here's the next objective. This one's baby,
We can. Hold on, I can make it better.
not for stream.
McBride cleared of all charges.
There you go.
Happy. Okay, so crack the false alibi. One of the 5 suspects in this case has lied about his alibi. Your job is to find the proof. Okay.
So I guess that means we should continue going through the witness statements then.
Wait, here, let's read this newspaper clipping
Clipping.
just in case. Let me see. It's hard to describe my feelings right now, says William McBride. Thanks to Detective Benji, who freed me. He looked kind of weird, like a bird, but it's fine.
He smells like a baka.
He was a birdman.
Okay, so this one is by Abraham Grove Jr. Riverdale. Thanks to a newly reopened case, local man William Bones McBride has been fully cleared of all charges in the decades-old homicide of revered child psychologist Harmony Ashcraft. Decades old!
He was falsely imprisoned for decades and over. Oh my god.
This is
Hey,
too
Cam.
real. I'm so upset.
And all someone had to do was be like, he couldn't cross that bridge.
I hate it.
Okay, after years of incarceration, he had his maximum security state prison.
Oh my god.
McBride has been released with no charges remaining to face. Police Chief James Vigg has made it clear that McBride is now a private citizen who is free to go about his business. He adds, "It is deeply unfortunate that this mistake has been made. It is never easy to pick up your life after losing so many years to a horrible error in the justice system, but we sincerely hope Mr. McBride is able to do so."
Oh, he should totally sue them and get some money to start his new life.
Such an
Holy
easy
shit.
answer, incarcerated for a decade.
They stole his life.
Yeah, even an owl could figure this one out. Sheesh. From the moment he was arrested and charged with Ashcroft's death, McBride has insisted upon his innocence, claiming to have no idea how the victim's engagement ring came into his possession. But an independent investigator brought new evidence to police to free McBride. The Dale Bridge was closed the night of the murder from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., and since Mr. McBride did not have access to a vehicle, he could not have left Rambo's bar at 9 p.m., walked to Tully's to commit the murder at 9:30 p.m., and walked back to Grant Park by 10 p.m. The smoking gun evidence was a newspaper article confirming the time and date of the bridge closure, found on the back of an article about the murder published in this paper on May 9th, 1998. After spending years in prison, McBride is eager to start his new life. He adds that while incarceration was not an enjoyable experience, he used the time wisely. While behind bars, he received his GED and bachelor's degree with an eye toward a career in law. I had to learn the hard way that the law isn't always on your side. I was able to help a few other inmates with their cases, and hopefully, with a law degree in a few years, I can help many more. According to Vig, we're reopening the case, and I'm confident that we'll find the murder this time. We always do, eventually.
Oh,
Shut up.
I love this dude.
Is there a flip?
What a
Oh!
good guy.
How much want to bet there's an answer on this flippity flip?
Oh, hold on. Someone else read, damn.
Apply today. Looking for self-motivated, high-energy salesperson for auto industry. No experience necessary. Called Jameson.
So wait, so now
Hey,
we're
Jonah
10 years
Jameson.
later now. So we're 10 years later. This news clipping is from 10 years later.
Well, it's
Wait,
I
is
think
it
it's
10 years? They said decades.
Yeah, it's probably present day, like 2021 to.
Like, it's probably been like 20 or 30 years
It's
by the sound of
it's
it.
It's still years later.
It's at least 2018.
It's at least years later that this is going on. So, that being said,
Wait. What if witness Mrs. McCoy is dead? Decades have passed.
damn.
I'm so sad.
R.I.P. in peace, Mrs. McCoy.
It's not
Maybe.
actually relevant to anything, but I'm sad about it. Okay.
The only other thing on here is an ad for a forklift driver and a nursing home dietary position. I don't know if these are relevant.
We can leave it for now.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. But anyway, crack the false alibi. One of the 5 suspects in this case lied about his alibi. So we need to get the alibis. We need to figure out what everyone's alibi is.
Well, we didn't finish talking about Mr. Fiance.
I think what we should do. Yeah, I think we should finish up going through these and just figure out. I'll make a new notepad for alibis.
Okay, good idea.
So what was the alibi over? So we have okay. That. So
Yeah, McBride's done. He's free. He's done with.
He's free.
Couldn't.
The
Yay.
fiance's alibi was just that he drove home to go get the presents.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, he doesn't really have anything else after that. Like, we just know that he was in an argument with Harmony. They both left, and then he left to go home, and then she didn't. But no one even saw that. No one saw when they split up.
Yeah, he just kind of walked out of the building. So nobody even knows if he got to his car.
Yeah, there's no witnesses to that, at least that we've seen yet.
She just said they left the party together. We have no idea where his little feet took him after that door.
Yo, sussy.
Well, here, let's do the interview then.
Okay.
Do you want to do the detective again, or do you want to switch?
It's up to you. We can switch it around if you want.
Up to you. I don't care.
I guess consistency is
to you.
fine.
Up to
I'll
you.
be a detective again.
Okay.
I'll be the cop. Okay. Please state your name for the record.
Christian Corey Peterson.
Ah, yes, the CCP. How did you know Harmony Ashcraft, Christian?
She's my fiance. We were supposed to get married tomorrow morning.
I know this is difficult, but can you tell me about where you were when you learned about Harmony's death?
I was in my house when the police came storming through the front door. There must have been 20 of them. I didn't really know what the heck was happening, to be honest. I thought it was some kind of joke until one of them tackled me and slammed my face against the floor. They
Dang.
thought I killed her. It wasn't me. Obviously it wasn't me. What other leads do you have? I know 2 or 3 people you need to talk to.
Interesting. Let's back up a little to the argument. Suspect remains silent. Do I need to remind you?
Yes, Harmony and I had a little disagreement over what happened to the presents for my parents.
Who I still don't understand why they are getting presents, but anyway.
It's weird.
Was this a common thing, the two of you getting into fights?
I wouldn't call it a fight, just a disagreement, that's all.
You didn't answer my question. Was this a common thing?
No, and I don't think.
You don't have issues with your temper?
No, I don't.
You ever hit Harmony?
Never.
For a guy with no anger issues, you seem pretty hot under the collar.
My fiance's dead. I was
you
supposed
move your
to get
hand.
Move your hand.
Sorry.
I was supposed to get married tomorrow, and now I'm sitting in this box with you. Why are you questioning me? We're wasting time. You think I'd just get in an argument with her in front of both our families and then take her out back and kill her?
So who did?
Ratliff, the guy at the clinic. He's been stalking her. Why are you not grilling him like this?
Interesting.
Or maybe that psycho Navy guy who lost his kid. I don't know his name, but he blames Harmony for losing custody over his kid. He was a deadbeat, but I told her not to testify. It was too risky, but she didn't care.
Had you ever met any of these guys?
No, but Harmony painted a pretty good picture for me. She talked about how this one guy was stalking her, calling the clinic, coming down, making threats. And the other guy with the son, he's a psychopath. Has PTSD or something, probably. I can't believe I did that.
I'm sorry?
I should have done more to protect her. I knew that guy was stalking her, but we just thought, after a while, he'll run out of energy. I should have done more. I should have never let her stay there on her own like that, especially knowing some creep was after her. I swear she was like 50 feet from the door when I left. Were there footprints? Do you know where the killer came from?
How would you describe your relationship to the victim?
Excuse me?
Can you move your hand? Sorry. Would you describe it as healthy? Were you both happy?
She was everything.
What I'm asking is...
She was everything!
So there was no abuse? No control issues?
Abuse? Are you listening to me? Are you crazy? I wouldn't hurt her for anything. As for control, I just wanted Harmony to be Harmony. That's all. I didn't need to control her. She can't be controlled. I just wanted her to be who she was forever. I wanted us to grow old together. Till death do we part.
Till what?
Till death do we part. It's just a stupid thing we say to each other about the wedding, but now...
That will be all, Christian. We will be in touch. If there's anything else you can think of that will help us, don't keep it to yourself, okay?
I don't like this part. I didn't need to control her.
I would have if I needed to, but I didn't.
I don't
Okay.
know. I mean, those are some pretty good other possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like it'd be way too obvious it was him. I don't want to rule him out for that, but, you know.
I mean, the proof is
Yeah,
pretty
that's why I was
obvious.
saying
That
he's
was
probably like a huge red herring.
Okay, let me
Because it does seem too obvious.
Let me read the individual statement real quick, just so we cover all our bases here. Harmony and I went to the parking lot to check the Land Rover for my parents' presents, but they weren't there, so I drove home to get the presents and left Harmony in the parking lot to return to the party. She was 50 feet away from the door when I left. Police apprehended me at my home when I was picking up the presents.
A Land Rover. What a gas guzzler.
That's the real mystery. Why do they have that car?
Why'd they pick this car?
Okay, so let's look into the names he mentioned. Let's see. What?
Well, I'll be right back. I ate some Tums.
Oh my
did he
god,
name
Benji!
names?
I didn't mean to judge real bad.
He named one name, I think.
You keep going.
Ratliff.
Yeah, Ratliff.
Oh, so he's the next guy. Okay, perfect.
Cool.
So he was the guy at the clinic.
It's a call sheet.
Weird.
What are the times of the calls?
Are these calls to him? Or is he calling Jen, or is he calling Harmony?
I think he's calling Harmony.
Oh.
The record log. I'm assuming these are calls. Call type incoming. 411 Riverdale A. I assume that this is a record of his stalking.
Maybe. Hold on. There's a... Let me check the inventory sheet to see what it says for that.
Like, he's calling like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, he's calling like almost like 10 times a day.
Is it there's phone records of Helping Hands Therapy Clinic.
That might be what this is then.
It's the only phone records I can find.
So yeah, that might be what this is then. So all the times he was calling the clinic trying to stalk her.
Or he worked there? Because it does say business phone services. And the fiance did call him the guy from the clinic. I don't know. I think we just need to read more to find out. Also, Venji's fucking dead on the stream.
Oh, no. Benji,
He looks like he was murdered.
are you alive?
He went to go get Tums. He just looks so dead right now. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
R.I.P. in peace, Benji.
He could not look more murdered.
He's our next case. It's because he freed McBride.
I know, right? Someone wants
The
revenge.
plot thickens.
Okay, let me see the witness. Oh, individual statement from Ratliff. Okay, let's see. I was at home the whole time. I got home from work around 9 p.m. and stayed in my apartment all night. Oh, okay, so Mrs. McCoy is his landlord?
Oh.
So she would know if he went home.
But they don't know her number.
But
Don't know.
she did leave a witness statement.
We should start with his first, probably.
His what?
Does he have a statement?
He has an interview, but not a statement. Because he's a
What?
suspect. So, he's a suspect, not a witness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Benji, your avatar's dead.
Valid.
No, not valid.
Valid.
So who's Cheryl
I am a
Pratt to
suspect.
him?
So she was just another witness.
But it was listed under his thing.
Oh, no, that's
You-
just his, that's just the pile of his forms, that's all. Like, where are you
Maybe
looking?
we should read the interview first.
Okay,
Since the interviews seem to expose, like other tied witnesses and stuff.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. Do you want to read the witness statement first, or do you want to read the interview first? Do you want to hear what he has to say first, or what other people have to say about him first? Because I've kind of been liking reading what other people say first.
Yeah.
Kind of
Alright,
gives me
yeah,
an
let's do the
impression.
witness statements first. Yeah.
Okay. Let me read this one, you can read the next one.
Okay.
So this is, Louise McCoy, aka me, the landlord. The first time I met Mr. Ratliff was when he came to arrange renting the apartment above me. I immediately noted that he seemed very uneasy, but I did not find any problem with his past that would have made him ineligible for rent. He didn't have much of a rental history, but at least we were not made aware of any priors or outstanding warrants for his arrest. I have noted in my diary that on April 26th we had a problem with Mr. Ratliff. It was the first time any kind of encounter with him. The nature of the problem was that the tenant, Mr. Ratliff, was that he was exceeding an acceptable volume of noise in his unit. This violation is one that is taken very seriously, and I need my rest to stay healthy. Prior to this situation, we had never had a major problem with Mr. Ratliff. There were a few occasions of loud noises that I was able to hear, mainly due to being located directly under his apartment, but none of these occasions required action on my part.
So, question. Did we get a...
Hold on, I'm still reading, Benji!
Oh, damn.
I'm still old, hold on!
Get older.
But on this occasion that took place on the 26th of April, he was making a great deal of noise, and it had become necessary for me to go up to his apartment to address the issue. His noise was mostly crying loudly and pounding on the wall.
Is he okay?
Is he being an incel, or is there a problem?
Does he need a hug?
On this occasion, Mr. Ratliff seemed reluctant to open the door, but once he did, he apologized for the noise and said it would never happen again. Later, after I exited his unit, I returned to give him a brochure regarding a local therapy clinic called Helping Hands. He seemed very responsive to the brochure. He seemed to be staring at one face in particular in it. I believe this face belonged to the victim, but at the time I did not observe this as unusual. She is very pretty, and I am very gay. On the night of the murder, May 8th, I observed him coming into the building a little before Benji's hand. A little before 9 p.m. I know it was then because it happened right at the end of the X-Files when the whistling comes on. And then a little over an hour after that, I heard crying and screaming. It was during the first story on 2020, so it must have been sometime between 10 and Benji's hand. And 10:15. I couldn't make out any of the words, but it sounded really dreadful. I immediately went up to his unit and knocked on his door to make sure he was all right, and asked him to quiet down. At this time, he did not answer the door, and I went back down to my apartment. Eventually, as the evening went on, the noises stopped. By the time... Benji! Chance Edwards began the 11 o'clock news, things had become quiet again. That's when I heard about the murder. His car didn't leave where he parked it when he got home at 9. Okay, so landlord lady is, you know, what's the word?
That seems to corroborate the idea that he wasn't there.
That's the word, yeah. Because that's exactly what he said, too. In his individual statement, he said that he came home around 9 and stayed there. So
Stay home and cry while watching TV.
so
What a
far it's really solid, but
Okay, so Ratliff's alibi is staying home and crying TV.
mood. Yeah. He stayed home, watched X-Files, and cried.
I think it's also important to note that the landlady corroborated that.
Okay. Oh, yep.
So,
Unless he, like, walked, but... Because, like, she said his car never left.
oh, let me look at the map. Where is he? Where's his apartments?
That's a good idea. Let's see.
Oh yeah, he's way
Ratliff's
too far.
apartment. Yeah, there's no way he would have been able to
Okay.
get all the way there in, like, half an hour.
So far, I feel pretty confident about him, but let's read the next one. Do you mind,
Yeah.
Lucid?
Sure.
I can read this one.
Oh, if I'm just gonna read, thank God.
I'm gonna read.
You good with cursive?
We're gonna find out.
Oh boy.
Who is this? Cheryl Pratt?
Yeah, Cheryl.
I
Cheryl?
have had contact with Rex Ratcliffe in my job as an officer manager of Helping Hands Mental Health Clinic. I can vividly remember his face and that look on his face. I would describe his look as Brandor. Our first contact took place when he made his first call to the clinic. I don't recall the exact date. My memory to talk to him was that he made me uncomfortable. We obviously have many clients who suffer a wide range of mental health problems, but Mr. Ratliff seemed to be on edge, more than most. Mr. Ratliff, well, he began by telling me a few basic things about his mental health state. He mentioned he was feeling depressed and lonely, but he seemed uncomfortable about sharing more specific deets. He mentioned that he needed to see Harmony, you know, that one. At this time, I told him that Harmony was a child psychologist and that he was free to set up an appointment with Dr. Breeson, the other psychologist in our clinic. He immediately became irate. I then tried to work with him on a few other options. I mentioned that I could possibly refer to him another clinic, but once again, this made him upsetty. He told me that it was important that he see Harmony before it was too late. I then asked what he meant by that. Did he...
Did he know?
Approximately 30 minutes later, this bitch showed up at the clinic. Although he did not immediately identify himself, bitch, I knew it was him. That frying little rascal. I could see the pee-pee tears coming out of his eyes. It was all over the place. At this time, he angrily approached the desk. I knew it was him. I couldn't use the man to see Harmony. He was now becoming loud and disruptive like me. Dr. Breeson came out of his office saying, "Is this the man? Is this the little man causing a problem?" Once Dr. Breeson appeared, Mr. Ratliff seemed to calm down a little bit. As I said, no, everything is fine, and wasn't fine. Nothing was fine at this point in time. Mr. Daniel Ratcliffe no longer seemed to be a threat. Mr. Daniel Ratcliffe then said something like, "I'm sorry to cause any problems, but I really need help." And I don't believe it for a second. He said he needed Harmony. After I explained that to him, that was not possible, he turned left. Dr. Breeson and I watched him as he left the clinic. I seem to recall Dr. Breeson giving me a shoulder shrug and some kind of sympathetic gesture. I think he then said, "Well, I guess that's the end of that. That's the way the cookie crumbles." But the calls kept coming. Once again, I tried to suggest that he see another therapist, but that he see Harmony, and only Harmony. She needs to see me, and all he would say. He kept calling all the time for the past few weeks. I asked for a phone company to fax a report of all the calls we got from him, and then increasing was not. There was another instance that took place in the parking lot on the day of the murder. Someone in the parking lot reported a car coming by and a man screaming from the car. At this time, I was not comfortable driving home on my own. After calling the police to report the incident, I called a friend to pick me up. Signed, Cheryl Pratt.
Interesting.
This is a very interesting, statement, huh?
So it really sounds like he knew it was gonna happen almost.
Maybe, yeah. Like he was trying to warn her.
Mm-hmm.
Premeditation would be quite a wrench in all of this.
Yeah, so those call logs are evidence of him.
So you said he drove to the clinic to demanding to see Harmony.
Yeah, and only her.
Only her possibly knowing what might happen?
Maybe. Maybe that's speculation on our part. Yeah, that's definitely speculation on our part, I think.
But then, let's go over to this
Yo, Veggie.
interview.
Veggie, do you want a lava cake?
I do want to take. Let's go check out the interview, though.
Alright, interview time.
Oh yeah, we hadn't do that yet. Okay. Veggie, do you want to be a detective?
Sure. Good morning. Please state your name for our records.
Who's Rex?
I'll talk to Benji.
Okay. I'll talk to him. I'll talk.
Rex Ratliff. Why am I here?
Okay, Ratliff, where were you born on the March 14th, 1973?
Are you going to tell me what's going on? Yeah, that's my birthday.
Ratliff, what do you do for a living?
I work at a gym. I mop and stuff, clean up. What do you want from me?
Okay. I'll play nice cop, okay? The woman who was murdered Friday night, Harmony Ashcraft. How did you know her?
I didn't.
Well, why would anyone think you did? I need a verbal reply, Ratliff. The microphone can't record a shoulder shrug, you little scoundrel.
I don't know why I'm here.
Bad plan, Ratliff, bad plan. Here's the thing, okay? I know you're a suspect, and you know why you're a suspect. You know who else knows you're a suspect? Dora. Dora the Explorer knows you're a suspect.
No.
The name Cheryl Pratt ring a bell?
No.
Well, she has a pretty good idea who you are. She's the office manager at Helping Hands Mental Health Clinic. You're pretty familiar with that place, right?
Maybe.
According to Miss Pratt, you've been going several times a day demanding to see Harmony. Isn't that right? It's a little sussy of you.
I don't know.
What was that?
It doesn't matter now, does it?
Because you killed her?
No, because she's dead. I had to let her go.
No, talk to me, Ratliff. Why did you need to call that place so many times? Do you need me to pull out the call log to remind you? Don't play dingus on me. Okay, here we go. April 27th, 5 calls. April 28th, 3 calls. April 29th, 3 more calls. April 2nd, that's my birthday. And 3 more the next day. This starting to sound familiar to you?
I was calling because I needed help. She's a therapist and I needed help. Is that illegal? I just wanted to see her before...
Before she got married? You couldn't let another man have your precious Harmony? Could you? Maybe it'll jog your memory if we fast forward to the last few days before the moiter. May 6th, 8 calls. May 7th, 9 calls.
So I called her office. Doesn't make me a killer.
It makes you a stalker, though, doesn't it? May 8th, the day of the murder, you called 10 times, Ratliff. You called 10 times, but they wouldn't pick up, would they?
I needed help. It was too late. I needed help. I needed help from Harmony. You wouldn't understand. It had to be her. It just... You wouldn't understand.
Just say it. Just do it. Say the words. Stop talking in riddles and just tell me you killed Harmony Ashcraft.
No! I didn't hurt anybody.
Say it. You left work and went to the clinic.
I needed help. I needed to stop the pain. Stop the voices.
You followed her.
No!
You waited in the parking lot. I told you. Just waiting for your chance. How many hours were you hiding there, Ratliff? What's going through your head?
I didn't do... That's not what happened.
When she walked out the back door, the moment you... Wait. When she walked out the back door, your moment arrived. Tell me, Ratliff, when her fiancé left her all alone back there, did you try to talk to her first, or did you just attack?
No, it wasn't me.
Stop playing, Ratliff. We talked to Cheryl at the clinic. You're lying!
Stop! Stop yelling at me. I wasn't there.
You lie! You lied to me! Just say the words! Tell us what really happened, and we can go on with this course. You can get a lawyer, put together an insanity plea, whatever you want. But this isn't helping you. All this is lying. It's not helping you, Ratliff. You're not fooling me.
Not bad cop. Bad cop, worst cop.
It wasn't me! I needed her help. She's a therapist, and I needed her help.
I know you killed her, Ratliff. You can't hide behind all this psychotherapy bull. You could have found another therapist. We know you showed up at the clinic threatening her. Just tell me you did it. No more screaming! No more games! We'll get you help!
I tried to get help. Benji's hand. I tried to make the voices stop. I saw Harmony in the brochure, and I knew she could make my mother's voices stop.
These voices? Ratliff, what happened that night? Talk to me!
I told you already I was at home the whole time. My mother was murdered on May 8th, 1978. My stepdad hit her in the face with a baseball bat. I found her. Look it up. You'll see. Harmony looked just like my mother, and I just had to hear her voice.
You better hope it checks out. Is there anyone who can confirm you were at home?
No, I was alone. Mrs. McCoy, maybe? I don't know.
Who's Mrs. McCoy?
My landlady. She lives under me.
Oh. This isn't the time for guessing, Ratliff. Will your landlady confirm that you were home all evening? Yay or nay? What say yay?
I think so. I don't know. Don't know how good her memory is. She's very old.
Better hope she can. Next time I bring you back here, I'm not gonna be so nice.
Well, turns out her memory's actually pretty good, as long as the TV is on.
So also on that note, adding to the alibi, crying because mom died same night.
I mean, he sounds pretty clear to me. I'm
Yeah, I feel bad for him now. Damn.
And Harmony looks like mom, reminds of her.
Hmm.
So I think
So
Ratliff's
sad.
cleared. And not to mention that her mom also died to blood trauma to the face.
Oh, good point.
That's so
Mom
sad.
Also died to blunt trauma to face, so chances are he probably really wouldn't want to relive that moment.
Yeah, right? Like, he probably did not want to see that again at his
Ever.
own hands.
So I think Ratliff is cleared. I'm gonna literally put cleared.
Okay.
Guess we should read the next dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read.
No.
I broke my voice box, I think.
I think so too. Okay, so this guy also has 2 witness statements. Let's read his first. So this is Andrew Allen Sus.
Sus?
Let's see. According to Andy, I was at home fixing the brakes on my car all evening. I went to bed around 11 p.m., but at 2 a.m. I received a call from Deborah Ashcraft, Harmony's mother, and she explained to me that Harmony was murdered at the party. My neighbor Jason can confirm that I was fixing my car when the crime happened.
Went to bed at 11
So,
p.m.
wait, who is this dude?
This guy's name is Andy Allen.
But, like, how does he relate to stuff?
I think the witnesses will tell us.
Also got a phone call from Harmony's mom at 2 a.m. So there is a link there.
Yeah, why would his mom call? Why would her mom call him? They must be like close friends or something. But
Something.
okay, so let's go to Jason, because Jason is
Derulo.
Jason is the one that he
Derulo.
mentions by name. So let's do Jason first. I'll read it.
Okay.
Jason.
I'll do it, and you can do the next one. Okay, so according to Jason, I have only been living on Andy's block for a few months, so I can't say I've gotten to know him real well, but he seems like a nice guy. The kind of neighbor that you wouldn't be afraid to invite over for a beer or something like that. Anyway, he came over to borrow a tool that Friday night, right around 10 p.m.
Okay, hold on. So, Andrew borrowed a tool at 10 p.m. and this is at 5:33 Winding Way. Okay, go on.
I know it was 10 because Dateline just ended. Andy asked for a torque. I think he said torque wrench to borrow.
Torquay.
Told me he'd been fixing his brakes for the past few hours, which I don't doubt because he was kind of sweaty and out of breath. He's a big guy. We had a laugh about how these things always go. You spend hours on the job, and just as you're about to be done, that's when the something breaks and you can't finish. I gave him the Torquay wrench, and that was it. He seems like a good guy. I told him to stop by any time he wanted to work on cars or have a beer, but I haven't seen him again since then. And I think that's it for that one, yeah.
He was sweaty and out of breath.
Yep, at 10 p.m. he was sweaty and out of breath.
Yeah, that sucks.
Alright, I can read the next one.
Okay, this is Chad Highsmith.
This is Chadkus.
Yes.
Let's see. I've known Andy for about 3 years, and he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I've never seen him violent or angry. When I heard about the murder, I wasn't sure what to think. I remember being disturbed by the news and surprised that this kind of thing would happen randomly. It immediately reminded me of something my father, a career police officer, said to me when I was a child. He said most murders are really more about love than hate. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant by that, but as I've gotten older, I understand it more. Harmony's murder was a shock to everybody, even people like me who just knew her casually. She was so young and beautiful. I was aware of how close she and Andy were. I know they had been close friends since childhood. Little League, I think. After her murder, I began to think about a few strange conversations I had with Andy. There was one occasion when we were joking about how hard it is to be just friends with a woman. At one point, he began staring off into the distance and said, I guess it can work out as long as you never fall in love. I laughed, but he didn't. I didn't even have to ask who he was talking about. He talked about Harmony a lot. It was apparent that he had strong feelings for her. After Harmony and Christian got engaged, I recall Andy joking about how funny it would be if he got drunk at the rehearsal dinner and told her how he really felt. I could sense that this was something he was seriously considering. The subject was dropped immediately. A few days later, I believe it was a few days before the rehearsal dinner, I asked him if he wanted to come with me to my daughter's basketball game that night. I was actually trying to keep him from going to the rehearsal dinner. I didn't want him to embarrass himself and make things awkward for their wedding, but he made it clear that he really wanted to go to the party. The conversation ended there. On Monday morning after the murder, I offered my condolences to him at work. His eyes looked lifeless. I could tell he was distraught. I asked him what he saw at the party, but he told me that he couldn't go because he had to fix his brakes. I remember him saying something about how it took a while to do because he wasn't very experienced and had to borrow a tool to finish the job. By that time it was too late to go to the party. He told me about the phone call he got from Harmony's mother at 2 a.m. I can't even... Oh, I got disconnected! Hold on, I'm getting a screenshot so I can read. I got a screenshot.
You're still in... Oh, okay, it says you're connecting right now.
It booted me.
No!
I have a screenshot. Hold on, I can keep reading.
I invite you back.
Hi, Starbreeze.
Hi,
Hey, Starbreeze! Hello, Fred. Yeah,
my
I
God.
have my thinking cap. It's see-through.
Lucid was the next victim.
Oh no!
It was me. I'm being silenced.
But you were getting too close to the answer. Oh no, me too!
Wait, what's happening?
What's happened?
It's the murderer!
The murderer is coming
Wait,
for
if
us.
you disconnect them, what's gonna happen?
We just have to reset all of the pieces again.
Quick, give me host,
I can't. I don't have options.
No!
It's okay. We're smart cookies. Hold on.
No!
I can keep reading that statement.
I don't have my notes anymore!
Oh
Okay, Benji, you're smart.
I don't remember anything!
Okay.
Here, I can finish reading the last couple paragraphs real quick.
I'd rather read along with the words on the screen or else I won't absorb it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Invite me back when it's ready.
Well, invites don't work. So
Oh yeah, that's right. Join.
so hold on. Okay, everyone in stream chat, don't join. The server password's the same as before.
Okay.
There's a limit of 2 players joining, so you guys should make it before anyone else on stream can. Oh wait, no, I did max players too. Does that count me?
Yes.
Fuck! Okay, hold on. Sorry.
How's everyone in chat doing tonight?
Do you think that?
Yeah, who do you guys think the murderer is?
Because I don't know. I'm starting to get pretty sus of Andy.
Yeah,
He
I
seems
don't-
kind of what's what's the technical term? Incelious.
I mean, it's not sus. The technical term is not sus.
Yeah, he's being a little sussy baka.
Okay, we should be good. It should be in public again.
Okay. Try this again.
Wait, is the game back up?
Yeah.
I'm getting in, baby.
Benji made it.
Yeet!
Public game.
Okay.
Let me refresh.
Quick. I need to get my notepad
Oh,
back
I
out.
see it.
Jesus Christ. New
It took a second to refresh.
alibi.
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 Did it not? Oh, there we go. Am I in? Am I in? Am I in? I'm in!
Yay! Everything's fine. Okay, so now we just have
I'm
to
back.
reorganize things.
Everything was so organized before.
Oh shit, go back in letter C. Go back in. Jeez.
Oh no, I don't have the timeline anymore either. Shit.
It's okay. I think we're all like pretty solid in like the timeline so far. Like she was dead around 9:30. Oh, where you going?
I'm just gonna say it. You should probably pass host off me.
Why?
Just in case.
You got disconnected too.
Yeah, because you got disconnected. Because you, like, were the host and ended the game.
No, but I got disconnected first. I think it was a tabletop thing.
Fine,
Oh, I just got kicked.
I literally just tried to get Venji host, and that broke the game.
Okay, I'm back in. I think.
Okay, no, the game is still good. The game is still here. The game is still up and running.
It's because I tried to give him a host that everything broke. So I hope he's happy.
I'm very happy. Thank
Is that
you.
your ping? Your ping was going skyrocketed real quick to like 300 something.
It's fine. Now we're fine.
It's fine. We're fine.
Okay.
How are you?
So let me move Bones over here. He's basically all done. He's kind of like living the good life, free from the jails.
Yeah.
So all we have to worry about now is these suckers. Oh.
Get there.
I'm eating sour gummy candy, so my model might get weird while I'm trying to put it in my mouth.
I love sour candies.
I know! It's grape.
Mm,
It's so hard to
it's
find sour
great.
grape.
Here, I'm taking out the documents.
Okay, so we were looking at Mr. Andrew because Andrew was really sus.
Very sussy baka.
Yeah, very, very sussy.
Sus true.
And then where's all the pictures again? Where were those all at?
Oh yeah.
Because those were here somewhere.
It might be still in the file.
Move this around. And then got that.
So we made good progress through these witnesses so far.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. Evidence.
There. Aside from losing the notes, we're basically like back.
Okay, so Chad was you, witness. Right? Yep, Chad.
So we just got information about how Andy crushed on Harmony.
Yep.
Wanted to get drunk at party or at wedding. day of.
Wait, where's the rest of the photos? I think we're missing some.
Went
Oh,
to
got 'em.
get tools
Where's Chad's
from
statement?
friend at 10 p.m.
There it is.
Was out of breath.
Here, I'm actually want to swap these over here. And then put the photo. This is Chad. And this
Chad.
is Jason.
And Andy got a call from Harmony's mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 a.m. That's actually where I left off. If you want me to finish that real quick.
Yeah, let's finish that up. I'm gonna also, just
Okay.
in case, we got a freaking notepad on my
On
computer
computer.
as backup.
Valid.
All right. So then he told me about the phone call he got from Harmony's mother. And
Oh, sorry.
I can't even imagine how devastating this must be for him. The feeling might not have been mutual, but she was the love of his life, and I think he blames himself for what happened. Like he could have stopped it if he had been there. I've been thinking about Harmony and her fiancé. I didn't know Christian that well, but I think it's possible that there was abuse. He was known to be kind of a jerk. I'm not sure what Harmony saw in him, to be honest. It then occurred to me that maybe Andy knew something about Harmony and her relationship with her fiancé, which is why I called the tip line. That's why I called you guys. I was thinking you might get some helpful information out of him. But I know he's not the murderer. Even if he wasn't stuck at home fixing his car, Andy would never be able to do anything like this. He's probably the kindest guy I know, and he loved Harmony.
That's what they always say. It's like, oh, he would never. He's the
He was
kindest
a nice
dude.
guy.
So here's
Nice
a
guys
Lily
don't do
photo,
that.
Which I'm assuming might have Harmony in here when they were kids.
But I guess we'll find out when we read the interview.
Oh yeah, because there's 3 people in that picture. And it's the catcher. Oh, you're right. So the girl is the catcher, and that was her position.
Oh.
Unknown what this picture means so far, but that is something worth remembering.
Okay.
So we should read the interview next.
Yeah.
Should I be detective? I haven't been detective yet.
Yeah, you can. Avenger, you don't want to redo you?
I'll be Andy Allen.
You gotta be Andy Allen.
I gotta be Andy Allen.
You gotta be Andy.
You gotta be. Okay.
You gotta. Okay. Please state your name for the record.
Andrew James Allen. You can call me Andy. How can I help with the case?
What do you do for a living, Andy?
I'm a paralegal at Wagner and Bennington Law Firm.
Thank you for the follow, Pain Raven.
Pain! Hope you're having a good night, Pain. Let's see. How did you know the victim?
I'm a paralegal at Wagner and Bennington Law Firm.
Wait. Did I read the wrong line?
No, I think he did.
How'd you Oh.
Sir, you did not answer the question.
Okay, sorry. Hearsay, you're on.
Objection, hearsay.
We're friends, best friends since we were 6. She's like my sister.
Do you recall where you met?
How is this relevant? Look, I want to help, and I know you have to question everybody to be thorough, but
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1
1
sub to Pain Raven 2014.
You should be talking to Christian. He got in a big argument with Harmony in front of everybody and stormed out of the party with her right before she was ...
We're questioning a number of people, Andy, and you happen to be one of them.
Sorry, hold on, taking notes. Big argument stormed out. Christian said it was a small argument. Small argument, Christian.
Small.
Pretty sussy baka, you Christian. Anyways. Why?
Well, let's go back to the question I asked you earlier.
Crazy. I'm a friend, not a suspect. My best friend was murdered, and you have me locked in this room. You're interrogating me?
Andy, I understand your agitation, but we have our reasons.
Shut up, Andy.
But you have the murderer already, don't you?
What makes you so sure about that?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't me. You have her jerk boyfriend Christian and the stalker guy Harmony was scared of. And then there's homeless guy with her ring.
You seem awfully familiar with the details of the case.
Ooh.
I watch the news and talk to just about everybody who was in there for the past 24 hours, 48
48.
hours. My best
Lying.
friend was murdered. I'm curious. Does that make me a killer?
No, but the way you're talking to me right now does seem a little sussy.
You're right. I'm sorry about that. I'm a little on edge. Know what I mean?
Yes, I think I do, Mr. Allen.
I know you're just doing your job. Sorry. I want to help. How can I help?
You didn't attend the engagement party, did you, Andy? Oh, it's changed the color. Okay.
That scared me. It was like a jump scare.
Flashbang. Ah, it's too bright.
Ah! Discord light mode. No, I didn't.
Why not? I thought you were her best friend since 6th grade.
6 years old. I wasn't invited. I was planning to go. I had car trouble.
What kind of car trouble?
Brakes. They've been acting up for a while, and I had new ones ready to put on, but just hadn't gotten around to it. Then on my way home from work on Friday, I almost got in an accident, and I know I couldn't go back on the road like that.
So you were planning to go to the party. If it wasn't for your brakes?
That's right.
Were you planning to say anything to Harmony in private at the party?
What?
Are you in love with her?
Where are you going with this?
Baka.
I'm just asking questions. What was your plan that evening?
I told you, I planned to go to the party.
To do what?
To wish her well. She was my best friend.
Did you have anything to tell her?
You talked to Chadley? Is that what this is about? Look, I do love Harmony. I admit it. I've loved her since we played Little League 20 years ago. It's no secret that I love her. Everyone knows that except her, probably. But is that some crime? You're gonna have to lock me up with half the guys in our class at Riverdale High, too.
So you were nowhere near Tully's that evening.
Unfortunately, I was at Applebee's. I was there. I'm sure she's alive. Wait, if I was there, I'm sure she'd be alive today.
Wasn't this party kind of a big deal for Harmony?
What do you mean?
Rehearsal dinner, getting married. Seems like she'd really want you there.
Sure.
And yet you didn't go.
Yeah, well, like I said, I had car trouble.
And you couldn't find another way to get there?
Car wasn't safe on the road, and I didn't want to ask for a ride.
A cab or a bus, something? You could have walked?
Alright, you know what? I didn't really want to be there. I wanted to be there for her, but it hurt, you know? She's too good for him. So when my brakes didn't work, it was an excuse that I needed to stay home and get busy on something else.
So you were fixing your car
The chat.
all by yourself. Very convenient. I just read
I
chat.
promise. I'm playing a bit as Andy Allen.
He can though.
He's acting the part.
I'm acting the part. I'm a buttocks inspector right now. I'm inspecting for butts.
Have you found any?
Well, about that, ask Jason. He's my neighbor across the street. He's seen many butts. I had to borrow a butt wrench from him to finish the job. He'll confirm it. Ask him.
And you couldn't find a way to get to Tully's with so much to tell her.
I loved her. Do you understand that? I would never want to hurt her. She just didn't understand.
Didn't understand what?
Well, she was making a huge mistake with that jerk. She can do so much better.
Not anymore.
Listen. I'm done talking here.
I'm done with you too, Andy. We're all done with you. I'll have someone else take you home.
We're all done with you.
Like 20 minutes later, finally get through my one paragraph.
Okay. So a little bit sus around that. I don't
So-
feel much closure there.
Didn't
Yeah.
walk to the party.
Seems like it was kind of far when we looked at the map. Hold on.
Says
Actually,
he wanted rope car as
Even
a
On
Jason
the
Griggs'
map?
house.
to
Oh,
not
oh,
go.
Okay, gotcha. So he lives over there.
Well, he would have had to cross the bridge too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe this checks out.
That's
Wait,
a good
sorry,
point,
where
because
was-
even if he had a vehicle, how could he get... I mean, I guess technically he could go around. Like, if he
Wait,
really
hold on.
wanted to be there, he'd find a way.
What was the guy's address?
It doesn't matter. He's Jason's neighbor, and Jason's house is on the map.
Yeah, when did Jason see him?
No, I thought that's I'm hold on. It was Winding Way, 533 Winding Way. 533.
Jason... He came around for the tool around 10.
That was after.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was after...
That is kinda sussy.
And the thing is, like,
So we don't know where he was before 10 p.m. then.
his car could have been working. And the thing is, there is a second bridge, so if he really wanted to be there, he could make it.
'Cause he says he got home from work at 9 p.m. Wait, am I looking at the right one? No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Where is he? There he is. I was having fixing the all evening. Went to bed around 11. Yeah, we don't have any confirmation of what he was doing before he went to get that tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even still, he got the tool at 10 p.m.
Around 10.
Around 10, he was out of breath.
Remember, Bones was arrested around 10. And it's really not far from the park to his house if he planted the ring.
But the question is,
And-
how did he cross?
Wait,
the
wait,
bridge?
listen. So if he met up with Harmony, she trusts him. Maybe he was like, hey, can I look at the ring real quick? Wow, congratulations. And she gave her childhood best friend her ring to look at. And then he killed her, took the ring, went to Grant, gave it to him, and then went right back to his house. Just a little bit around 10.
It's like sprinted past the park, like yeeted it into the dude's hand, and then just ran.
Yeah.
But Harmony died at Tully's.
Yeah, he could have driven to Tully's. We don't
But
know.
No, the bridge was closed.
There's a
because
second bridge down below.
There is, but
Like, people can get across this river.
But would he have been able to drive from Tully's to? No, but his car didn't.
yeah, his car was broken.
That's according to him, no one else. He's the only one who said his car was broken. He could be lying about his car being broken.
That's true.
He could have easily, and the way that this map is zoomed in, this is not like a large scale. Like, none of these things are really far away from each other. Like, if you look at the mileage down below, like, all of these things are relatively close to each other.
Oh yeah, I guess it's only, according to this, it's only like 2 miles between his house and Tully's.
Yeah.
If assuming the bridge was working.
So that's totally doable. He could have hit every single stop. He could have been like, Tully's, park, house. Just saying. I'm not saying it's him. I'm just saying that right now, I feel like it's totally plausible.
He's definitely the most sussy at this point.
Yep.
So maybe we should read the other ones and then come back to him.
Well, we only have one more guy.
Oh shit, we do.
Yeah. And this is Derek, which I don't think he's been mentioned at all yet.
Derek!
Derek Sivers.
Okay, let's see what his individual statement is. I was boating with Admiral Joseph Arthurson from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. We were together on the Ainsley River all night. We saw and heard a lot of first responder activity near Tully's around 9:30, but we were unaware of what happened there until later. Well, gee, he was like literally with someone.
Yeah, maybe this is not like a suspect in the crime, but maybe like a witness.
I don't know. It's like a person of interest, it says. So they're all people of interest.
Oh wait, there's a custody form in here.
Yeah, because this is
Oh,
the one that
this is
they
the-
were talking about
This is the
being-
guy
Oh!
whose kid saw her, right? Like,
Maybe.
she's the one who saw his kids, and he lost custody because of his kid's track record with her as a therapist. So that's why he's a
Oh,
person of
so-
interest.
Because he's got motive.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's start with the witness statements then.
Benji, do
you
you want
wanna
to read it for
do-
Admiral?
Where is it? Where?
The old man?
This one? Wait, where? This?
Yeah, I feel like you'd enjoy reading for the old man.
Okay. Well, I'm very... No. I give voice in that. I'm very familiar with Chief Petty Officer Derek Sivers.
Petty
I've
indeed.
known him for many years. He was stationed on one of my ships with both of us living here in the same town. We've become friends. I can attest at the same time of the murder, Derek was with me. We were alone together in my boat on the Ansley River between 8:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. I took him from my Riversdale marina, traveled as far north as Port Royal.
Is he gonna make it through the statement?
And turned around and went back to the marina. It had been a very stressful few weeks for Derek, and he needed a friend and mentor to hash things out with. He was having custody issues with his wife, in addition to having been with him at the time of the murder. I can also attest that for all his flaws, he's made great strides. I can only do it for so long.
Okay, just read normal.
He is making great strides at keeping his demons under control. As an individual who has struggled with his own issues, I know that the road to sobriety isn't always an easy one.
You got more, bitch.
No, I don't.
Damn it.
No, fuck, I don't.
Okay, so
I wouldn't agree otherwise.
we've got the witness who says, yeah, he do be right, but we also got another one.
Yes, I can do Chris.
Okay.
Who is this? I confirm that this is the man I've seen several times at Helping Hands Mental Health Clinic. I provided landscaping services at the clinic for about 2 years. I would estimate I knew Derek for 2 years. I seem to recall that we met when he was exiting the building and he noticed the Navy tattoo on my forearm. He mentioned that he was also a Navy man, and we struck up a conversation about the difficulties of adjusting to life after leaving the Navy. I would see him after that and we would talk. On a few occasions we would just share a nod. I would say that he was generally in good spirits when I would see him at the clinic. But there was an occasion yesterday where I would describe his mood as irate. The incident began when I was in the parking lot. It was yesterday, May 8th, 1998. He had pulled up to the parking lot with an angry look on his face. I asked what he was doing there. I would usually only see him picking up or dropping off his son, but I had heard through the grapevine that he no longer shared custody of him. He proceeded to rant about how angry he was that he served his country and he can't believe the kind of disrespect he gets from civilians. He then began raising his voice and screaming. I tried to get him to calm down, but he kept screaming. When Miss Ashcraft came to the parking lot to get her car, he began screaming right at her, saying things like, "You have no right to keep me from my son. You will pay for this, young lady." She attempted to simply ignore him and leave, but I could tell she was scared. I have to admit I was a little afraid myself. I've had a previous experience with vets who get involved with in angry situations, and it's never good. There was a look in Derek's eyes that I had seen before, in other vets right before a breakdown. I don't know if he did it, but he sure looked like a man with a lot of rage and nothing to lose. That's all I know. Damn.
So I want to point one thing out about Derek and the old guy. They went down the full stretch of the river, down and back.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that he was able to do anything along the way, but if there was a co-conspirator thing, he was able to pass through the entire river, down and back, Port Royal back to the Riverdale Marina.
Yeah, it took them 2 hours.
Wow.
Or let me just read the custody note. I don't think it's gonna really matter, but let me read it anyway. Okay. I'll just read the temporary order of custody. A petition was filed by Meredith Young Sivers seeking sole custody of Chester Sivers, born on September 10th, 1986, as a modification of this court's prior order entered on June 8th, 1995. the matter having come on for an emergency hearing before me on May 6th, 1998, at which time the petitioner appeared with her assigned attorney, Lance J. Matthews, Esquire, of Riverdale, Indiana, and a witness, blank. The respondent appeared with Frank Avanetti, Esquire, of Riverdale, Indiana, and the subject child was represented by Brian R. Dunger, Esquire, law guardian. After taking testimony from parties and witnesses and based upon the findings made by this court on the record at the conclusion of the hearing, it is hereby ordered that the petitioner, Meredith Young Sivers, is granted sole legal and residential custody of Chester Sivers pending further order of this court. And it is further ordered that the respondent, Derek J. Sivers, shall have no personal or other form of contact with the subject child pending further order of the court. That is so extreme.
That's extremely harsh. What the hell did it... What?
Damn, I don't blame him for being pissed. That's crazy.
What happened to make it so that he lost complete custody and even the right to, like, see them? Like, what? This kind of come out of nowhere.
Maybe the interview. Okay, does anyone want to participate in the interview?
LOL.
Okay, you don't have to.
I can. What do you want me to be?
I don't care. Up to you. Go crazy.
Well, I was detective last time. I could be Derek this time.
Okay. Will you state your name for the record, sir?
Derek.
Your full name, please.
How about Chief Petty Officer Derek Edward Sivers? That full enough for you? You want me to provide my serial number and a full list of awards and decorations I received during my years of service?
In a bad mood, Derek?
You could say that.
Well, I can think of a way for you to get back to your day in a matter of minutes. You could start by explaining a few things.
Like what?
You could start with a conversation you had with the Harmony Ashcraft, a conversation that happened to take place just a few hours before she wound up dead. Would you like me to remind you? Suspect remained silent. According to reports, you said to the victim, "You have no right to keep me from my son. You will pay for this." Sound familiar?
Maybe.
Sounds like you were pretty upset at that young lady.
I wasn't pretty upset. I was pissed. She testified in court that I was an unfit father.
I see.
Can you believe that? After everything I've done for this country, that's how I get treated. She just gives her opinion and that's about something that's none of her business and the government takes away my son.
So did she pay for it?
I'm sorry?
What did you do to Harmony? Tell me. Here's this young, snotty lady doctor helping the court take your kids away from you. How did she pay for it?
She didn't. Not by me, at least. You should start by making a list of all the families she's torn apart.
Really? So just a coincidence that you Lucid's hand? It was just a coincidence that you had this issue with her and she wound up dead later the same evening?
Coincidences happen.
True. You know what else happens? Guys with a history of having a short fuse lose their cool and people get hurt. You ever see that?
Well, yeah, but...
This ever happened to you in the Navy?
Look, what happened in the Navy is not...
Answer the question, please. Did you ever lose temper while in the Navy?
I was a different guy then.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'm different now. No more drinking, no more fights, trying to keep my temper under control.
What'd you do? Join a monastery after getting out of the Navy?
Like I said, I'm different now. Everything's different.
That's all you got for me? You're different now? With all the potential trouble you're in, Derek, you're gonna need more than that. I have to tell you, that's not the most heartwarming how I turned my life around story.
I'm better, okay? I'm traveling with a different crowd. I know what to do when my temper gets out of control.
What did you do after the blow up at the clinic?
I met up with a friend and went out on his boat, the Ainsley River, to get away from it all.
Excuse me?
I went boating with a Navy buddy, an older guy, decorated war hero, the guy I wanted to be when I signed up.
And if we contacted Captain America, what would he tell us about where you were on the night of Harmony's murder?
That's Admiral, not Captain. Joseph Arthurson, 2 Purple Hearts, and he'd say I was with him on his boat. Just 2 guys letting off steam, sharing stories. We were 100% sober.
Sounds like a real great guy, this Benedict.
The best. He'd do anything for a Navy brother.
Including lie under oath?
Oh, come on.
Isn't that the military code? Anything for a brother? Death before dishonor and all that? You cover for each other like nobody else would.
All due respect, detective. You're out of your league. That's the kind of thing civilians don't know anything about.
Really? Let me introduce myself. Gunnery Sergeant Jack Montgomery Station, United States Marine Corps. Suspect remains silent. We're all done for now, Chief Petty Officer Sivers. Don't leave town. I have a feeling we'll be in touch again after I have a chat with the Admiral. Yes, Venji? I hear you're popping and locking. What is it? What is it? Do you have something to say? Oh, Wendy, no. Wendy,
Thank
no.
you, Payne. Payne says that we've got some good acting.
Oh, excellent. My secret
Thank you.
passion.
This is actually our true calling.
Wendy's on the desk and she's like, she wants to get in on the murder. Oh, she's sleeping here. Hi, girl.
Wendy wants to murder too.
No! Wendy, who did it? Which person? Okay, so we read through everything.
Damn.
I think
we-
we need to return back to Christian.
Oh, really? Why?
Because that one instance of where Christian said that he had a small argument that was no big deal, and Andy testified that it was a big argument, and Christian stormed out. Also, wait, actually, hold on.
Wait.
Andy
Wait,
was
when
at the
did-
party.
Well, yeah, where did Andy hear about that?
Wait, hold on. Time to
Wait
go back and
a
fire
minute.
this up.
Where's Andy's statement? Where is he?
Andy, you bitch.
Andy, get over here.
Sussy
Was it in his
baka.
interview?
Maybe.
Oh, Pain Raven, it's okay. You're enough for us. It's that kind of stream. It's that kind of night, too. Saturday nights, everybody be streaming.
Mm-hmm. Especially with this being such a like 5 big brain kind of murder mystery.
I know, this is
Uh,
too much thinking, I think.
You seem awfully familiar with the details of the case. I've watched the news and talked to just about everyone that was there. Talked to just about everybody that was there in the past 24 hours. My best friend was murdered too. But, let's see.
I guess that could make sense.
You didn't attend
You could have
the
heard from other
engagement
people.
party, did you, Andy?
Hi, Nebel, I love you.
Hey, Neville!
Let's see.
Hope everyone's enjoying their lurk. And actually getting ready for works, and yeah, that's just Saturdays.
Fry, I hope you have a
Yeah.
great night at work.
Yeah, have a great
Or
day,
at least
great night at
not.
work.
I hope it's like not as
great day.
crazy, I guess. As crazy or lame as it could be on an average day. I hope it's better than average. Do you hear Wendy on the mic?
She's baby!
She's so happy. She just wants love.
Squeaky baby!
Do you want to talk? Oh, you rubbing on the mic? Do you want to say something?
I hear her!
Here we go. Please state the name for the record. Andrew James Allen.
Hashtag
call me
Wendy
Andy.
moment.
How can I help with this case? What do you do for a living? Oh, blah, I'm paralegal. Are you and the victim were friends, best friends? Blah, blah. Do you recall when we met?
She's so oh my god, I hear her! She's so squeaky!
She's rubbing on the mic.
I love her.
Oh. Spoiled.
Yes, right here. You should be talking to Christian. He got in a big argument with Harmony in front of everybody and stormed out of the party with her right before she was blank.
Well, he could have heard that from anyone he talked to.
Yeah.
That's the
I
thing.
hear
She's been so
She's having a-
snuggly.
She's having a ball with that microphone.
She's like plopping down on my desk and rubbing the mic and then getting up and turning around and plopping on the desk again and
Okay, so
oh, she's going over to Benji now too.
then returning to Christian's argument then, where he said it was a small argument, but then it sounds like everyone has said that it's a big argument that happened. I still don't trust Andy not being there though.
I think Andy is like the most sus because again, we have no idea where he could possibly be before quote unquote around 10. Like,
yeah, that's a huge gap of time.
there's no evidence at all of anything else.
Derek has a huge yeah, because
Like-
like that's a point Arthurson could be lying for him, and it's the only witness for where he was.
Do we have any information about anyone that's ambidextrous?
Here, I'm looking back at
No?
the Admiral's statement.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Derek was with me. We were alone together in my boat. 8:30 to 10:30. Traveled as far north as Port Royal Ave, and then turned around and went back to the marina. So let's look at the map. Where's Port Royal Ave? Oh, there it is. It's over by their home? It's over by Harmony's home. So they went all the way up the river to their, basically next to where their home was. And then all the way back in 2 hours.
I don't know.
So if they left at 8:30, it was at 8:30, right? And let's say it took an hour to get all the way up there, and then an hour to get back. So by 9:30, they would have been at around Tully's, right? Because that's about midway.
No, because they went no, it was down and back. It was 8:30 to 10:30, down and back. So they went
up and back, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like they would have gotten to the other end of the river by 9:30. So right where Harmony and Christian's home basically was.
Yeah, so at 9:30 they would have been at their home.
And then at
by 10 they would have been by Tully's, I guess.
No.
And then they arrived back at the marina at 10:30.
But I don't know in what way they'd be getting off the boat though. That's the thing. So he was being watched.
Huh?
Well, he wouldn't have been able to get off the boat really because he was being watched by old guy.
Unless he's lying.
Unless he's lying, yes.
I don't know. I'm like in Team Andy. If anyone in chat's been paying attention through all the witnesses, I would be interested in any other ideas, like who y'all are leaning toward. Another thing that I thought weird, and this is just speculation, but like, I thought it was really suspicious when in Andy's statement, he said, "My neighbor can tell you that I was working on my car the whole time."
Question. Andy being in the baseball team.
Wait, she was hit on the head with a blunt object.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to ask. What I'm trying to ask, is there any indication... Let me ask you this. What glove do you put on for your dominant hand when you're playing baseball?
You don't put any glove on your dominant hand for baseball.
So you put it on your non-dominant hand?
Yeah, because you throw with your dominant hand.
Throw with your dominant hand, you...
But if he was on the baseball team, maybe he knows how to swing a bat really hard and accurately.
But my question
to kill someone.
With the bat, or is he the one with the glove? Was he a catcher or was he a batter?
I mean, everyone on a baseball team bats as well. It doesn't matter if they're... Everyone who bats is in the field. They take turns batting and fielding.
Well, essentially, the reason I'm asking this question is because manner of death, victim was killed by a single strike to the head, inflicted by a hand or blunt object. The force and angle of impact indicate the murder would need to be left-handed or ambidextrous.
Oh.
So that's why I'm very importantly asking this picture, because I'm trying to figure out if he's either ambidextrous or left-handed.
So that's hard because there are cases where even players who are, dominant in one hand and non-dominant in the other, there are cases where they even switch hands because they learned in a specific way, so it doesn't even correlate to whatever their dominant is sometimes. But that kid on the left in that picture, he, based on the common way that it works, he would be right-hand dominant because his gloved hand is his left hand.
Okay.
And the kid holding the bat, unfortunately, is not holding the bat in a way where you can tell which hand is dominant, because there's a way to hold the bat like that, but he's not doing that, so
can't really gain much information from this picture.
Yeah. But I feel like we're supposed to,
Yeah, right?
I'm looking back at the Andy stuff. I think there must be some sort of detail between the Jason giving him the torque wrench at 10 p.m. Apparently, he had been trying to fix his car for hours before that.
Well, that's the thing. He was out of breath when he arrived.
And Chad said, where was it? I asked him what he saw at the party. He told me he couldn't go because he had to fix his brakes. Remember him saying something about how it took a while to do because he wasn't very experienced and had to borrow a tool to finish the job, and by that time it was too late to go to the party. So that was 10 p.m.
Who's out here
So-
fixing their own brakes without experience? Just saying.
So he didn't even try to get the tool until 10 p.m. after she was already dead.
You're telling me he worked without the tool for hours on his
Yeah,
brakes?
and and Jason says, we had a laugh about how these things always go. You spend hours on the job, and then just as you're about to be done, that's when something breaks and you can't finish.
Quick question: what kind of car does he drive? What kind of car? Let me
I don't
see
think
this.
it says.
Right here. Gray Hyundai Sonata. 644435 is the license plate. 92. Let me really quickly. 1 second. I'm gonna Google this.
Oh, okay.
1992.
Are you googling the brakes of this vehicle?
Hyundai Sonata.
How long
No.
does it take to fix the brakes of a Hyundai Sonata 92?
I'm just saying, like, if you look at the map again, his house is really close to the park. That's like a block away.
I said it was a 92 Sonata, right? Like, so it was a 92
Yeah,
Sonata?
92.
Okay, never mind. So, what I'm trying to do, I'm looking at the picture over here, and I was trying to figure out what kind of car this is that has the headlights, the rear lights.
So the only thing this objective is we're just trying to figure out who has a false alibi.
I just
A
feel
major lie.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying. I was trying to figure this out with the Tully's restaurant picture where the car is. So I was trying to figure out whose car that was that's parked out front.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good idea, actually.
What does it look like? Does it look?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So it's not a Hyundai Sonata. So let me go through all the suspects and figure out what the car is.
Yeah, do any of the cars match any of the cars in this photo?
So 1992 Ford.
I don't
Bronco.
recognize cars, so...
Same. I mean, there's one with the lights on. This was taken at 9:38, and there's a car with the lights on, maybe ready to pull out.
It's not a Ford Bronco. It's not a Hyundai Sonata 1992.
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
1986 Chevrolet Chevette.
Chevette.
Chevette Shalom. It's not that. And then we have over here on Christian's side, we have 1997 Audi A4.
There wouldn't be a car for if it were Derek because they would have voted.
That's a good point.
Although he does, for the record, though. Derek drives a Ford Bronco. A black Ford Bronco.
Yeah, which is not that. And it's not an Audi A4.
What does a Ford Bronco look like? I have to Google this now.
And 1996 Land Rover Discovery.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, there's no way any of those are in the photo.
So it's not the Discovery
That's a
either.
big-
So what the
that's a
fuck
big
car
car.
is that? That car is not. It's not the Sonata. The
Hold on, I'm gonna look
closest
at the
is
other-
Audi.
Annual Riverdale Marina Extravaganza. Holding an annual boat Sunday, May 10th at 9:30 a.m. I'm looking at the other newspaper stuff just in case there's like something here. Hmm.
You know what? I have a feeling. So I still think it's Andy. I have a feeling that the ambidextrous thing is going to come into play in part 3 of the case to like nail down the crime. But like the fact that it says like it needs to be someone with considerable strength and everything, like he can swing a bat. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's like how tall is he? Because it said it's considerable height, but he's not super tall. I mean, he's only 5'11". To me, that's tall, but like I'm short. Like he's not even above 6.
Yeah.
Dominant hand right. It says it on the person of interest.
Oh.
Dominant hand left is Derek Sivers.
Yeah, but I can't. Again, we can't confirm that's Derek who is the one. Where does it say dominant hand left? I
On
see
the
it.
person of interest.
Yeah, so Ratliff also is left hand, and so is Christian. Christian's dominant hand is left.
Oh.
Shoot.
Derek's left-handed too, though.
Yeah. So is
I don't
Ratliff.
know.
Rex Ratliff is also left-handed.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of.
so unfortunately, I think we can look. For now, we might have to look past Andy.
Well, that sucks because I thought everyone else was pretty solid.
So if it's not,
I mean, I'm still kind of sussy of Derek too, because his story's kind of
I feel like
weak.
we would need to solve the puzzle of how the boat fits into this, because yeah, he could have reached it by the boat, but like, how do we know there's even a dock at that location? Like, we don't. Like, obviously there's the marina down below, but like,
I think if we could prove that they weren't even on the boat, that would be cool.
there is a creek. There's a creek that goes off of the river right up to Tully's. But
That's
then-
true.
then there's, like-
That's interesting.
then there's like the witness though.
For the one witness that he has that corroborates his story, the only thing he says is that, yeah, we were out there for 2 hours, and we went all the way up. That's the thing, is he's specific about how far they went. Because
Yeah.
he said they traveled as far north as Port Royal Ave, and then they turned around and went back to the marina.
He didn't really provide a lot of information.
And even the detective was like, yeah, he totally could have lied for you.
This is hard.
Because they both say 8:30 to 10:30. Scared them for all night. Saw and heard a lot of responders activity. Wait. We saw and heard a lot of first responder activity near Tully's around 9:30. Would they have been around Tully's at 9:30 if they were going up the river?
From 8:30
Because they
to
went up
10:30,
an hour later. They would have still been at Harmony and Christian's home.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been at Tully's.
Yeah, because they would have been directly half the journey, right?
They would have, half the journey would have been all the way at the top at Port Royal by 9:30. They wouldn't have been at Tully's.
Thank you for the hydrate. Everyone hydrate, all of you.
Hydration time.
They would have gotten to Tully's at around 10. Is that it? Is that the lie?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
no
that
way they
doesn't
could
make
have been
sense.
witnesses at Tully's at 9:30 because they wouldn't have been there yet.
Wait, so where is that?
So
where,
what?
where are they saying they're witnesses?
They said that they heard the commotion of the first responders at Tully's at 9:30. They left the Riverdale Marina at 8:30, and they were on the river for 2 hours.
So yeah, at 9:30 they would have been right over at Port Royale.
You're right.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been at Tully's.
Derek.
I knew that was a sussy story.
We have corroborators.
Okay, someone read me the link.
Okay. I'll just do it.
Okay.
Oh my god, I hope I'm right.
Okay. I'll.
What are we gonna if it tells us we're wrong? What are we gonna do?
Okay.
Oopsie doopsie.
Harmony 2.
What's the link?
It's the same link as before.
I'm trying to pull it up on the iPad for stream.
UnsolvedCasefiles.com.
Okay.
/Harmony.
.com/harmony-2.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's look on the iPad. Which suspect is lying?
Derek.
Oop, hold on. Okay. So we think it's the map, or
We think
It's kind of a combination of the map and both. Which one? Kind of both a combination of the map. Admiral Joseph Arthurson's witness statement, and Derek's person of interest statement.
so we can only pick two.
So I would say the person of interest statement and wait, hold on.
And the map, because the responder near Tully's around 9:30.
Hold on. No, do the witness statement form.
For Admiral?
Yeah, no, do witness statement form and person of interest. Yeah. Yeah, do those.
For Admiral Arthurson,
Yeah,
correct?
for Admiral Arthurson and the Derek Sivers person of interest.
So we don't want to do the map.
No math.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the
that-
two
that should
documents
work, I
that,
think.
that conflict with each
If
other.
we're right.
So person of interest sheet and The witness
Person
statement.
of interest sheet, Derek Sivers, and the
Neither of them were correct.
No!
Wait, maybe the map is part of it.
Okay, then do a combination of them then.
Okay, so let's try the map with Arthurson. Nope. Let's try the map with Sivers. Person of interest, Derek Sivers.
Damn. Maybe they were wrong.
No!
What the fuck?
There's also a hint button, but I really don't want to
Don't
click
hit
on
the
it.
hit button. Yeah, let's not do it. So okay, so they're saying that, but that literally doesn't line up though.
I thought that was solid.
It seems solid. Like, could there be any other arrangement of evidence related to what we're talking about that could do it? I don't think there is. I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense to, like, get in the boat. Like, I mean, how would they get to the park and give the ring? You know, how would they get the ring? Why would they know to give it to the homeless guy? It's gotta be Andy, because he's the only one who, like, passes the park. Like, when would he gonna go to the park? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge part of the murder, is, like, going to the park and planting the ring. And, like, they wouldn't have been near the park.
So let's refocus on Andy then.
I think maybe this is just like something they overlooked when it came to I don't know. It doesn't make sense, correct? But I don't know. Maybe it's not him.
Alright, I'm rereading through
maybe we were about to
Andy
put
stuff.
another innocent man in prison.
It's hard.
Oof.
Law's hard.
Hi, Cabal. I hope you're having a good
Cabal.
Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Cabal. Hi. It's nice to see you here. Oh, I activated
Hope you're
first-person
having a
camera.
good night.
There's a first-person camera mode that makes it so much easier to read everything.
What?
Click on P.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I suppose that actually makes it harder for me though.
Oh my god, well there was so much I couldn't zoom in on before. There's like a zoom limit.
Let's
That's
see.
why you hold Alt.
But that still has a limit.
Wait a minute. Well, no, it was 10 because Dateline just ended. What did
Welcome, Vulcan.
what did Landlady say
Good afternoon,
was on TV
Vulcan.
at 10?
Welcome. Landlord lady on TV. She watched a couple of shows, actually.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right, because fucking Andy was saying he was hearing all the news from the news at 10, and then yeah, what the fuck was the landlady saying?
Well, there are different channels on TV. I think it's worth noting.
She was watching
1986.
2020.
Were they watching the same show? Because she was watching 2020 and she was watching another X-Files. But that's the only shows that she mentioned. Yeah, I kind of messed up on Lucid's hat and chroma keying it out, but it looks pretty funky. So, you know, it works out. It's like a aesthetic. I'm still in the Andy camp. I'm
just trying to figure out what we can figure out about Andy's statement that we can prove false.
I'm really sus.
I still don't think the time
breaks.
I still don't think the timeline adds up. Like, there's no explanation for where he's been.
Went to bed at 10 or at 11 p.m.
So
he went to borrow the tool at 10 p.m. and then went to bed at 11.
Yeah, why would you borrow the tool and not go back to working on the car?
Did he return the tool?
No, he went to pick up the tool at 10.
So here's the thing. All the information we have about him is all after 10. Nothing before 10 from anyone.
Wait, maybe we're overthinking this. The statement, my neighbor Jason can confirm I was fixing my car when the crime happened. Jason can't confirm that. Jason saw him after the crime happened at 10.
Well, that's what I was
That's
saying.
it.
I was like, that statement's really sus. I was saying that before because, like, why would he put so much emphasis on his neighbor corroborating his statement, first of all? Second of all, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, maybe it's not just sus. Maybe it's just flat out, like, a lie. Like, maybe that's it. Maybe it's these 2 documents. That's
No,
it.
it's not.
What do you mean?
I put it in, it's not.
Benji, stop!
Sorry.
You're ruining it! We want to
Breaking
find
my
that out.
heart.
We want to find all that out together.
Sorry.
I'm gonna fire you from
Damn.
your buttocks inspections.
No, not my buttocks.
You've lost your license to inspect
Hey,
those.
Vulcan. Also, we're seeing Lucy in normal standing position.
Yeah, we almost did the upside down, but it didn't really work out. It did not.
It's a rare thing for a bat to be right side up.
Well, so here's the thing, though. I feel like there's, like, a lot working against this guy right now, and it's really hard to nail down which evidence I would even use to, like, say what's up with him.
Mm-hmm. Like, I am 100% sussy baka-ing
I
this
think
guy.
we've come up with a couple lies already, and the game just doesn't count them for some stupid reason, even though they're totally legit.
I could click the hint button.
I'm curious what their hints actually are.
Do you want
like,
me
if
to
they're
click
like
it?
super vague,
let's
or if
just
they're
click
like,
it.
check this
Okay,
document.
okay, Benji, don't do anything.
won't do
I
anything.
swear to God, I'm gonna fire you. Don't tempt me.
We'll do anything, just click it.
Don't
Okay.
tempt me, Frodo.
Oh God, sorry, my camera's messed up.
Yo, customer support?
Hi, detective. How can I help you? Who is the killer? Okay. So let me just like
hold on,
enter
before you
in.
do that, Hammy has no water.
Hammy has no water.
Hammy has no water.
Okay, I'm just gonna put in some bullshit evidence just to get to the hint page. Okay. We'll wait for Benji to return.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I had water on Hammy.
Here we go. Everyone looking at the iPad?
I'm looking.
Okay. One of the
From
2
that-
documents you'll need is a photo from the crime scene. Oh!
Well, we were kind of trying to do that with the cars.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Is
so it's
this
gotta be
one
the
of the crime
cars
scene
then.
photos?
Yeah, it is. But it's gotta be the car then.
Well, let's look at the timestamps.
38, 43, and 48. Oh, I turned it.
Oh no, it's illegible.
So, in order,
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is supposed to be the Sonata, and I'm just fucking...
Well, it's gray, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a gray Hyundai Sonata.
I like that
Is
hint
it?
was vague.
Well,
No. Well, we don't know if that car is, but like the car itself of Andy is gray.
it's not a good fake crime scene photo. It looks like she's just chilling.
It looks artsy, like an
let's
artsy
just
fartsy
consider
pic.
that it is the picture.
It's like an album cover.
and-
Yeah.
Let's just say
It's a perfume ad.
let's put in the information as that picture of the car, and Andy's person of interest form, maybe.
Well, if that's the car, then okay. So hold on. So person of interest for Andy, and then the photo. Wait, where's the photo? Crime scene photo. Front of restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it was.
Okay, so that is.
Oh
the
my
Hyundai
God, it was
Sonata,
the
just
fucking
doesn't
car.
look
Wait,
like it.
could we read that number in the picture?
I don't think so.
You can't even read it.
There's no way.
Oh my
That's not
God.
fair. That's so not fair.
The reviews for this port of the game must be terrible because they're like, I couldn't even read the license plate.
So,
It's
so we
completely
were right all
unreadable.
along.
We
right
were.
all along going down that avenue with the car. We just couldn't fucking read it.
So that bitch was there. He drove there. The little liar Andy never trusted Andrew.
Never.
Great detective work. You mashed. Yeah, we did. We totally did this on our own. You mashed
mean,
up the license plate listed
yeah,
on
close.
Andy Allen's person of interest document with the license plate of the vehicle in the foreground of the crime. Look at his picture. This is like from an infomercial. Like,
He's
do you
like,
ever
"Oh,
get?
no, I got caught.
Do you ever get tired of not getting away with murder? Okay. Perfect. So let's open up envelope C. right? Oh no, we open up B.
I always knew my lack of knowledge about cars would be my undoing someday.
I know, for real. Oh shit. Okay, so we've got new stuff.
Okay.
Two items here.
Oh, here we go. The
Oh!
Little League comes back.
Convict the killer.
Oh, fuck.
One of the suspects
Real.
lied about something that seriously implicates him in the murder. Your job is to find it. I feel like we probably have already found it by accident, just trying to figure out the previous
A
objective.
left-handed child in the picture now that he has a glove on.
Yeah, we're ambidextrous, and if we go back to the picture, who's the ambi? Who's the dextrous here?
Oh! Oh my god.
It's the baseball kid. It's the
Kid
one
with the bat. Maybe he's the #1 batter.
It's number 47 right there. There's the killer. We got him.
Oh, it was the child all along.
Got him!
Stupid children.
Let's see, let's read the To Whom It May Concern.
Okay, who wants to read? Not Benji.
I can.
Okay.
To Whom It May Concern. This is Deborah Ashcraft. Ashcroft. The Riverdale police would not give me your contact information, but they agreed to pass along a letter. I want to thank you for your help with my daughter's case. It's been decades since it happened, but I can't describe how difficult it has been. Some days are better than others, but a day has yet to pass that I didn't wish I could wake up from my nightmare. I'm very glad that you've proven Mr. McBride's innocence. He's been living his own nightmare through the years right alongside us. I feel so much guilt for all the anger I directed at him. I'm struggling with all the resurfaced memories, but I'm glad some justice is being done. I hope you can continue your efforts to help find the real killer. I've always held resentment with Christian for what happened. It's been hard watching him move on with his life, always wondering in the back of my head what might be different if he hadn't left my daughter alone that night, assuming that really happened. I want to be happy for Jenny and him. Their family is so beautiful, but it pains me to admit every time I see them around town, I can't help feeling jealous. It's like their kids should be my grandchildren, if only someone hadn't taken Harmony. I was told by the police that you're looking into the old suspects in the case, and I think that's great. I want to believe that Christian is innocent, but I've always had my doubts, and there were a few other characters in Harmony's life back then I've never felt good about. I heard you're also investigating Andy Allen, and I just want to respectfully say that I think your efforts might be better spent on other suspects. I've known Andy since he was 6, and he'd never hurt Harmony. They've been inseparable since T-ball in 1976. I included one of my favorite pictures from that team. It was one of the few times I ever got between them. Oh, wait. So that's the mom. Okay.
And that confirms that the kid in blue is Andy, not the kid in red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Andy has lived through his own nightmare since the incident. He fell on hard times right after Harmony's death and has never recovered. I'm afraid false accusations against him could cause a lot of harm. I think he still blames himself for what happened. But I won't question your judgment. You've cracked open a 20-year-old case that police couldn't solve. I have a lot of faith in you to find the right killer. What you're doing is very important to us. Please let me know if I can help. Sincerely, Deborah Ashcroft.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The lie is his dominant hand.
Yep, that's it.
I'm just because he would be typically, just to correct, typically you would throw with your dominant hand in baseball. Hi, Cabal. We're in Tabletop Sim solving a cold case file.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, zoom out so you can see the table.
Yeah, this is this is actually part 2 of our table because we did get disconnected midway through the investigation.
But I think we got it. I think we've solved the murder.
But we've been reading witness statements and looking at evidence, trying to find out who the real killer is from 20 years ago.
And we think we've cracked it, maybe.
Do you want to pop in the 2 documents that prove the
I'm pretty confident. What do you guys think?
I think we're good too.
That sounds pretty. That sounds pretty solid to me.
Okay, let me go to Harmony-3 because I'm not even gonna look at the link. I'm almost certain.
Think, so I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be the coroner's report or if it's gonna be the 2 pictures. I'm trying to figure that out.
I think no, it's not gonna be the 2 pictures. It's gonna be
person of interest. And
yep,
and the one where he's holding in his right hand.
Because
wait, one person. Oh yeah.
Because that's where he said he was right-handed.
Oh.
No, he's gonna. Yeah. Wait, was it right-handed?
Yeah. Right-handed on the person of interest, but is ambidextrous.
Little League picture, Harmony with 2 boys and mother. Let's do it. We did it! We proved he's left-handed, you bitch! Oh, there's a video.
Wait, hold on. It's not showing me the video. I'll go to your channel.
Oh yeah, can you see it, Lucid? On
No.
the iPad? Okay, you guys
No.
go to the stream then and watch. Let me know when you're ready and I'll hit play.
Okay.
Coming. I can't believe it.
How cool.
Okay, I'm here.
Ready?
I'm here.
Both of y'all? Both of you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
There's a little bit of a delay.
In a shocking turn of events today, 48-year-old Riverdale man Andy Allen has confessed to a murder that happened over 2 decades ago. According to authorities, Mr. Allen confessed to murdering Harmony Ashcraft in the parking lot behind Tully's restaurant in Riverdale on May 8, 1998. The murder happened on the night before Miss Ashcraft was to be married and drew national media attention at the time. Allen's confession comes just days after the surprising release of another man, William McBride, who had been wrongfully convicted of the same crime. According to his confession, Allen approached the victim in the parking lot to tell her that he loved her, and after responding that she did not feel the same, he became enraged and struck her in the head, crushing her skull and killing her instantly. Allen admits to then stealing her engagement ring and leaving the scene of the crime. While driving home, he placed the ring in the hand of a homeless man sleeping in Grant Park. That man, William McBride, was found by police with the victim's ring and was convicted of murder. McBride spent over 20 years behind bars for a crime that he did not commit. Allen originally told police that he was at home on the night of the murder, but an independent investigation uncovered photographs showing a vehicle with his license plate at the crime scene. Allen also lied to police about being right-handed because investigators were looking for a left-handed killer. An independent investigator also uncovered evidence revealing that Mr. Allen had lied to police and had been left-handed his entire life. He switched to writing with his right hand while under investigation for the murder and has continued living as a right-hander for over 2 decades. When detectives approached Allen about the inconsistencies in his alibi earlier today, he apparently broke down and confessed. I will have more on this story later in the broadcast.
Is his handwriting shaky?
I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Well, it's font, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But
That would have been such a good detail,
Wow.
though.
I know.
That's so funny.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, left-handed or ambidextrous.
So the case was not originally about figuring out the hand of someone, but that ended up being the solution to figuring out who the killer was.
Yeah, so the way this
Yeah.
works, it was in 3 parts. So the first part was to basically decriminalize the person who was accused of the murder 20 years ago. And we proved him innocent. And then the next part was to figure out who actually did it. And we just nailed him down by figuring out his dominant hand, basically.
Yeah, but the first one, we figured out that the guy who was falsely accused, McBride, that the bridge between the park where he was found and the restaurant was not working during that time, so there was
Yeah.
no way he would have been able to get there and back.
Which was a
This bridge right
tiny little
here.
detail located in the top right of this little tiny news article clipping.
Yeah, like right here. Temporary road closure. We missed it for very long.
And then part B was figuring out which alibi was false or which
Mhm.
one didn't make sense, and that was the car, which we struggled with because we couldn't even see that the license
we got
plate.
it right originally, but like it just it was
Yeah,
the
we were like
license
so
plate.
on the right track.
So
Yeah,
didn't
we
get
just didn't
anything
have the
wrong.
right the one piece that would have made it like obvious that we were correct. We were like, I don't know, is that car gray?
Oh, look, this is the confession.
Oh shit.
Does someone want to read it? I can. If nobody
Yeah,
else
you
wants
can
to
read it.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, hold on. This is page 2. Okay. So this is the voluntary statement from Andrew Allen. My name is Andy Allen, and I killed Harmony Ashcraft on May 8th, 1998. It was a crime of passion and not premeditated. On the evening of May 8th, 1998, I drove to Tully's to attend Harmony and Christian Peterson's wedding rehearsal dinner. I intended to tell Harmony that I loved her and did not think she should marry Christian, but when I arrived at the party, I didn't have the courage to go in. I didn't want to be around all those people celebrating the wedding and decided to wait to talk to Harmony by her Land Rover in the back parking lot. About 9:30 p.m., Christian and Harmony came out of the back door of Tully's together. They were arguing, and I hid behind another vehicle since I wanted to talk to Harmony alone. Christian was really angry and screaming in Harmony's face. I was about to fight him when Christian got into the car and peeled out of the parking lot alone. I thought it was the perfect opportunity to tell Harmony how I felt, so I walked up to her and with every ounce of courage I could muster, I shared my true feelings. It took me a minute or two, but I told her I'd fallen in love with her at 6 years old, playing t-ball together, and my feelings had only grown stronger through the years. I told her she could do much better than Christian, and that if she only gave me a chance, I could prove it. Harmony's reaction was not what I anticipated all those times I ran through the scenario in my mind. She said something like, "Oh, Andy, you poor thing," and put her hand on my shoulder, but I took a step back. It was clear that her feelings for me were not the same as mine, and I was floored and embarrassed beyond belief. I had ran through the scenario so many times in my mind, and this wasn't ever a response I was expecting. She kept coming toward me, offering her pity and concern for my feelings like I was one of her patients, and I just couldn't take it. I kept asking her to leave me alone, and she kept reaching out her hands as I kept backing away. She kept moving toward me, and I was just so crushed and embarrassed and confused, and the rush of my feelings along with her pity caused me to snap. I just wanted her to give me some space and leave me alone, but I lost control and punched her in the face really hard with my left hand. Flip. I'm not sure where that came from. I've never been violent in my entire life. Harmony went down instantly, and I immediately got down to try to help her. She didn't have a pulse, and it was clear from the lifeless eyes on her badly crushed skull that she was dead. From a
Wait,
punch?
he punched her to death?
With
Damn.
one punch?
Holy shit,
Woman!
literal one punch man.
I was gonna say that too!
Wait,
One Punch Man real and is now in prison?
oh,
Damn.
no.
Ladies
The
and
one
gentlemen.
punch that landed him in prison.
One Punch Andy over here. Okay, anyway,
No.
as I stood above her in absolute shock, I noticed the engagement ring on her hand and thought about how Christian caused all of this. In the heat of the moment, I decided to take his engagement ring, thinking that he didn't deserve to see it on her hand ever again. I hurried back in my car, but was too rattled to drive right away. About 10 minutes after the police arrived, I realized I'd better get out of there, and drove home, taking the bridge near the Riverdale Marina.
Oh.
About halfway home, I realized that I had to get rid of the engagement ring, so I stopped at Grant Park where I saw Mr. Oh! Black Cat, thank you for
My
the
God.
sub! Thank you for your murder sub.
Murder.
Um,
Hope you're having a great night, Black Cat.
yeah, thank you for stopping in. Alright, let's see. I stopped at Grant Park where I saw Mr. McBride sleeping and put it in his hand. I didn't know Mr. McBride and didn't intend to frame him for the murder. I just thought in a few days he might try to pawn the ring, and I'd get back to the police and send them on a wild goose chase looking for the wrong killer. I realized I didn't have an alibi as soon as I got home, so I went to my neighbor's house and pretended like I had been fixing the brakes on my car all evening, even though I had fixed them earlier that evening before leaving for the party. I knew that police would be looking for a powerful left-handed person, and while filing out the person of interest form, I decided that I would pretend to be right-handed. I've been using my right hand since. I'm so sorry for what I've done to Harmony, Christian, their families, Mr. McBride, and everyone else who have been affected by my actions. I'm actually relieved to finally admit to what I did and hope it helps some. I'm not sure if my nightmare is finally over or just beginning.
Bruh, he changed to being right-handed for the past like 30 years.
He killed her with
That's-
one punch.
Like, so dedicated.
I can't get over the punch.
He killed her with one punch and then never used that hand again. Holy shit.
Like,
Wow.
I punched
That
her in
was
the
a
face really
ride.
hard with my left hand. I thought it was a baseball bat.
I mean, even the
Damn.
autopsy report was like,
Her badly crushed skull? What are you talking about?
Oh
was
no!
killed by a single
Oh, no.
strike inflicted by
Andy's
a
coming back.
hand or blunt object. I
Andy's
guess it
coming
does
back.
say.
And he's coming back from the dead! He's here!
No!
This is how he one punches!
Oh no!
This is what you see, your last moments of life. You see him coming closer with his one punch.
I see his fist and that's it.
Wouldn't he have broken his hand or something? Like,
He must have a
jeez.
hand made out of fucking steel.
Jeez.
And then here goes Andy running away.
Running from the cops. Wow.
We did it. We're detectives.
We got it done in 2 hours. No, wait.
That's not bad.
No, we didn't.
No, wait, 3 hours?
Oh, wait, there's more.
3, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 3 hours.
3 hours.
Damn, that
And the
was...
police
Like someone who picks the
solved
bakery
the
over the
whole
gym.
case.
I mean, I love me some bakery over a gym. Fuck the gym.
Yeah, what you got against bakery enthusiasts? AKA me.
And gym non-enthusiasts.
Yeah, also me.
Me, also me. He charged his left fist at the cost of stealing it for the rest of his
No!
life. It
Oh
was
my
like
God.
a jutsu, like from Naruto or something. It like cut off the soul of that hand.
Pain Raven says hello to Andy, the killer. Wow. That was so much fun.
I want to
know.
do that again.
I love doing that. I wonder if there's more. Not for tonight, obviously, but like I wonder if there's more we could do.
Yeah, this was totally fun.
I love doing that.
Made me feel smart.
And the best part is that we got it done in one night and not over the course of 3 months for the cost of $12 per month.
For real.
God, that's so silly still to me. That's so like that's
Nick,
almost
how
like
does that look in
a
your
scam.
hand?
How does what?
How does this look in your hand?
It's just blank.
Oh, okay.
We did it though. Man, Andy sucks.
Andy sucks.
And you know what we can do now?
Uh,
Oh God, I tried to flip the table and it just broke.
Oh, I flipped it first.
It's just not even. It's not even
Oh.
flipping. It's just like coming apart.
It's because Andy punched it. It couldn't take it anymore.
Just reality. Just
There we
crumbled to
go.
pieces.
Oh my God, what time is it actually? 11?
It's
Yeah.
11.
Damn.
Damn.
1 hour after the murder.
Disconnected.
Well, we did it, folks. I think we made good time too. 3 hours, not bad. I wasn't sure how long that would take,
Yeah, me neither.
but that
The
was fun.
crime
I would
solvers
totally do that
taking
again.
the butt out of crime.
Crime solving
Biting
party.
the ass out of crime.
And Benji, I can't believe that Benji still single-handedly solved the first thing.
I single-handedly solved the first thing and came to the conclusion on that car thing too. We just didn't get the evidence right.
Well, you know what? I'm glad we had you.
Thank you.
So, there. Pink did nothing. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Maybe.
Pinkberry?
It feels
It was a
little-
collective effort.
Sucksberry? Oh my gosh. Well,
Pretty good taste, yeah.
that was it. I feel bad that a lot of you came in the tail end, but I know you're used to watching Lucid like late at night on Saturday, so that makes
It's
sense.
true.
I want to do that again. It was super fun piecing everything together.
I know, I'm gonna see if there's more. Thank you, Pain Raven, for coming and watching us. I'm
Yeah,
glad you
thank
enjoyed
you.
our
Bye.
acting. Hopefully we can do this again soon for you guys.
I'd love to.
Or maybe I can even like do some sleuthing myself and find cases and just prepare them outside of Tabletop just for the sake of doing them.
Yo, what if we made our own cold case for people to solve?
That
with
sounds so
ARC?
hard. My
That
brain
sounds
is
like
not
a lot of effort.
my
Let's do
brain
it.
is not that big.
VTuber cold case files.
Who wants well the answer is Venji. Venji did it. We decided that before we even started today that you were the one who murdered.
Wow. You know,
It's
I'm
true. As soon as
holding
we
on to
saw that
thought,
owl.
though. I'm holding on to that thought though. I'm gonna make this a thing.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna make
God.
cold case file
This
for
was a
people to play.
mistake.
We've inspired something.
We can't take it back.
Pandora's
Ah.
box has been opened.
Yeah, exactly. Writing murder mysteries is extremely difficult, and that's why I cannot do it. My brain can't make that all happen.
I mean,
But-
heck, even with this one, there were a couple things that almost led us astray that were like, I don't know, could have been a plot hole kind of thing.
Yeah, that boating thing, pretty unacceptable in my opinion. But
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, I guess.
It's fine. I guess they were, going twice as fast going upstream than downstream. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, it said they saw and heard. It didn't necessarily say they saw that police were going and they heard things. It was very vague.
Hmm.
It's too vague.
Boater apologist Venji.
voting the apology.
Well, we did it. We did it, everybody. That's the end. We solved the mystery, and I think we did a pretty good job.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We are probably the first crime-stopping VTubers there are. So be sure to follow our guests here, Venji and Lucid, if you are not already. Also, consider subscribing to fund their future investigation endeavors. Thank you, Cabal. And thank you guys for coming. I know that this was like relatively not advertised super a lot by me anyway. So thanks for coming and sticking around through this weird stream. Hopefully we can do it again. And I know that we all appreciate you. And let's see, do you guys want to plug anything?
I'm having a movie night on my Discord tomorrow.
There you
but
go.
My next stream isn't until Wednesday.
What are you watching?
I'm playing. Oh, tomorrow we're watching Willow.
Hella. Hear that,
And
everybody?
on Wednesday I'm playing Blood Rain.
Movie time. Blood Rain time. What about you, Venji?
Well, this is my last public appearance on stream until June 25th. I am officially taking the next 21 days to finish getting ready for my debut, making sure things look good and ready to go, and I'll catch you all on June 25th on my channel, Twitch TV/Venji, /It's Venji, for my big 3.0 debut, baby.
Baby.
Excited for your re-debut.
So
It'll be really exciting. Don't miss it, chat. Don't miss it. I'll take attendance.
Attendance will be taken. You heard
I
it
will.
first.
You better have a solid alibi if you're not there, because we know how to catch
We will
you.
murder mystery investigator asses.
I've never heard of Willow. What is that?
It's an 80s fantasy movie. I've never seen it, so this will be my first viewing.
When is it?
And they're coming out with a series on. Is it on Disney Plus now? That they're not now, but it's coming out.
When are you watching
But
it?
yeah, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Maybe
on my
I'll
Discord.
maybe I'll change my movie night to your movie night. It's like we're going on a field trip movie night. Everyone come over here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've heard such good things about this movie. And the timing of it, too, that I was planning on watching this movie soon. And then the series was announced. I was like, oh, it's meant to be.
Nice. Oh, valid, Cabal, valid. All right, folks, we're out of here. Thank you again for being here, and I'm sure you'll see one of us very soon. We love you, and have a great, great night. Okay? That's a
Bye,
demand.
everybody. Have a great night or day.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Good night.